Hello, my friends, and welcome to Time Capsule here on the Games Done Quick Hotfix. It is a show where we travel back in time to your favorite years in gaming and showcase awesome speedruns of games released in a particular year. I'm your host, Smooth Operative. Thank you all so much for joining us. Tonight, we are checking out the All Quests speedrun of a game created by BioWare called Jade Empire, which was originally released in the year 2005. And we'll be cruising through the special edition that was released just a few years later in 2007, and I'm very excited to see it, so thank you all again for joining us. But of course, before we get into the action, let's cover a few announcements. First off, the GDQ all-women speedrunning community Flame Fatales is back again this summer with the Flame Fatales Speedrun Marathon benefiting Malala Fund. That all starts this Sunday, August 13th and runs through August 20th. The schedule has been released, so you can check it out at gamesdonequick.com/schedule. Also, Games Done Quick is hiring, so if you have experience in social media creation and are interested in helping out at our live events, head on over to gamesdonequick.com/jobs and apply. Okay, my friends, with that, I thank you all again so much for being here. We are ready for Jade Empire. So please welcome our runner, Range. Hello.
Hey everybody, my name's Range. I'm mostly a KOTOR speedrunner. I'm also a Jade Empire speedrunner. There's not very many of us. But yeah, this is a really fun speedrun to have in your back pocket and bust out. And even more so, this category called All Quest. It's basically, I'm the only one who's ever done it. It was kind of my, I wanted to make it happen. And then without, everyone else who had run this game, they had really helped me route it still. But yeah, so it's kind of a newer thing. I did it a little over a year ago. And yeah, I'm really happy to get showed off. It's great, super fun to watch, and it's a fun game to play. I also have Jade Empire Legends speedrunner Thirsty Wraith with me. He has the world record in the Xbox version of any %, and he's much better at this game than I. And he also is the main person who helped me route this category. So yeah, Thirsty.
Yeah, well, you're kind of overselling me, but thank you. And yeah, I'm also a speedrunner, and I'll be commentating today.
Cool. Yeah.
Awesome. Well, thank you both for being here.
Yeah. All right. So we might as well get into it. We're just doing new game, regular. I go Tiger Shin, and then we make a custom character. I don't know if you can go the other people, actually. Thirsty, can you choose anyone?
Yeah, it doesn't matter. It's purely visual.
Character type strong. Character
yeah,
type
that
fast.
also refers to the default stats and things like that in the style.
Okay. You can do like a quick character, or you can do a custom. We're going to be using a lot of a weapon style that uses focus, so we're going to do custom and stack focus at the beginning. We're mostly going to be doing auto levels, though, in the run, because since it's all quest and it's on easy difficulty, we are really strong and we get plenty of XP, and yeah, you don't have to fret too much about things. There is a general leveling plan. So here, we get to select one skill or one style. In this game, it's kind of like a beat 'em up, like button mashing beat 'em up, but you have a lot of different fighting styles. I don't know how many there are in the game, but it feels like 30 at least. So we're going to choose White Demon. Yeah, it's a lot. And we are going to make use of like 4 or 5 of them, but White Demon is really good against Ghost, and then we're going to get a weapon that's really good against like organic creatures. Cool. So I already did my... okay, I was just making sure I did focus. All right, so with that being said, this run is about 3 hours. It doesn't have a ton of glitches. There's bugs, there's skips, but this is like a remaking of the engine that they made KOTOR on, and it's way less broken. So we're going to name ourselves Tiger Range, because it's Tiger Shin, and I'm Range.
Perfect.
Right, cool. So we're ready for the count off. I'll count it off from 3, and then on go. All right. 3, 2, 1, go.
Good luck.
Thanks. So we have to do a little tutorial. What's this guy's name again?
Student Win.
So Student Win's gonna show us the ropes.
No, my apologies. It's Jing Wu, actually. Wen is the other guy.
Jing Wu?
Yeah.
Okay, Student Jing Wu. So we just have to hit him first. There's a runner in this game named Sheep Metal who he will fret over this part. He'll reset over this. respectable,
Yeah, his fight is pretty good.
really. Yeah. I'm just happy to not whiff any normals. Or like, any normals. What am I playing, fight game? Any basic attacks. Alright, so now we break through his defenses. And then now we have to use the evade function to dodge his heavy attacks. Okay, so right there I disrupted his heavy attack, which is actually bad. Oh wait, maybe it's okay. Because this game's kind of finicky. Anyway, so now we just have to defeat him. So one heavy attack will do. And yeah, here's our master, Master Lee. Master Lee, he's very zen, right? He's just super knowledgeable, and he's been good to us. He raised us from a baby.
Oh, wow. Okay.
Yeah, that's the plot. So we can just mash this conversation. Unlike in KOTOR where the dialogues have numbers and you can click your number keys, in this one you can only either use your mouse to click it or press the enter button. So I'm just mashing enter. Here's our first side quest, and you'll find this trend in this category a lot, but we just destroy the altar and it completes the quest. The alternative is not that exciting either in that quest, but yeah, we can just kind of like, they give you the option to be good or bad, and sometimes being bad is just like, you know, immediate, just like kill this person instead of going and doing their quest. So we'll just choose that, and you know, there's a lot of routing to this category since there's not a ton of glitches or anything. Alright, we just mashed this. This is Dawnstar. She's our friend, childhood friend. She also came to the village at the same time as us, and also was raised by Master Lee. So we're going to get a weapon. These are bandits. They're invading the town. They just absolutely kill that guy. Okay, so it's hard to explain. It's hard to know what to explain in what order about combat, but you can use focus to slow everything down, and it's really good. But you don't want to waste your focus. But you can do this thing where you use focus and then immediately toggle it off. And that way you like get the benefits of getting the attack and the focus attack, but because really it's just about slowing it down so that you can hit them first, right? And if you don't, they'll hit you. So as soon as you hit them, they're kind of in a block stun, and you can toggle focus back off. And all right, another thing that's kind of weird is free target mode. So like I can choose not to target them. Is anyone alive? No. Oh, I had to turn off focus mode. Okay. Basically, you can like turn off auto target, and there's like this little animation that plays at the end of every fight. And if you end the fight in free look mode, it actually skips the animation, which varies in usefulness depending on the fight and what happens afterwards, but it can be really good because you can move instead of being forced to do the animation, and you can like move closer to the next destination. So we're gonna be trying to toggle our focus really good. We're gonna be trying to end the fights in with free look on, and also if you're targeting a single person, you can only attack one person at a time. Or at least you can only do a combo string on one person. But if you do free look, or if you turn off targeting and like turn on free look, you can actually hit a bunch of them at the same time, and it lets you continue the combo string. Whereas if you have the targeting on, it'll stop your combo and you have to like start a new one. It'll only let you do the first hit. So there's a few different things about like doing clean combat. Yeah. So it feels like button mashing, but there's actually a good bit of stuff you can do to make every fight go a lot better. So there's Ghost. There's Ghost in this game. So we can't use the sword on Ghost.
They are immune against weapons.
Yeah. So we switched to White Demon there. Now this guy comes down. He's a Lotus Assassin. Spoiler, I guess, but you know, whatever. And he's like, time to fight.
Impressive. Clear.
But
Well fought, my student. But I cannot risk you against a foe like this.
Master Lee's here to bail us out.
Over, assassin. But no one will hear of your success.
Okay, so this is the all quest category. So we are going to be picking up all these quests. A lot of this game is still. I think I'm going to do White Demon a little bit because lot of this game is still kind of like the main storyline. Chapters 1, 2, and 3. That's all for now. Chapters 1, 2, and 3 have a lot of side quests in them.
You're a friend of Star, right?
But chapters 4, 5, 6, and 7 are basically any percent. So
It's a good thing we have Master Lee here.
yeah, all right. So we're back at school. Now we're gonna pick up chapter 1 side quest, and we have to like go back and forth from the beach. But really, we just have to visit the school real fast to pick up these quests in the first place. And we're gonna be doing a little glitch here, or not glitch. I don't really know what to call it, but it's called wiggle rolling. Maybe you can explain that. Thirsty.
Here, we roll while doing inputs, directional inputs, and this way, it's not quite understood why, but it moves us forward more, and we cover more distance essentially. And when we use the focus mode, same time, some kind of timing, we just gain even more distance. It's of course quite well. It's not as simple as just running in focus mode. Of course, on Xbox this doesn't exist, so you could say it's a bit easier to play, or
Faster. PC exclusive.
yeah.
Yeah, this game was, I don't want to say it was intended for console, but definitely emphasized on the original Xbox. Like, definitely good for Xbox, I guess. All right, what? There's a specific 2, 2, 1. So a lot of Thirsty. Can you explain the alignment that we're going to be trying to hit, because that's a huge part of the routing of this category.
Right. So throughout the game, you can do certain actions. You can also sometimes be neutral, but when you do a good thing or a bad thing, you gain points towards an alignment. It's called the way of the open palm for the good deeds, or way of the closed fist for the evil ones. And although it wasn't meant to, it's explained in the game to not be just good and evil, and there's supposed to be some depth to it. Unfortunately, in execution, sometimes or more often, it's not like that. But yeah, so
I can already feel it working.
there's a quest in chapter, is it 2?
Yes. Both of the
Yeah.
quests that have the negative are in chapter 2.
Right. So there we are required for one quest to be slightly evil at least to be able to do it, and for another quest you need to be either pretty good or pretty bad. And so while we already have to become slightly evil, we just go all evil, and more often than not the evil path is faster anyway, so it works out pretty well for us.
Usually less talking when you are evil, huh?
Yep. Yeah, definitely. Usually less talking. Also, there's another quest. And it was. Sorry, one second. There's another quest called the Iron Palm, and basically in the special edition of this game, there's 2 fighting styles that are unique to the special edition, and one is tied to being good, and one. Well, actually, they're not necessarily all the decisions you make to get that is tied to being good or evil, but in this section of the game, there's a section where you can be good or bad, and each of those styles that you can get is tied to one of those options, so you can only get one. So we only complete one of those, and we end up just lumping it in with the closed fist, like with the evil choices. So there's just a lot of like that kind of stuff going on where we have to hit these benchmarks and make sure we actually collect everything and do the dialogues correctly. Like my notes are just pure dialogues, basically.
Now, is there something like at the end that will indicate that you've done everything, or you just have to kind of go off your notes?
Yes, so Thirsty, could you talk about the journal real quick?
Yeah, there is a journal which is essentially entries of every quest we started, and this all quests, the requirement we set for ourselves is pretty much everything that can have some kind of a journal entry has to be completed. Of course, there are some things that, perhaps they're not quests, but maybe they are. It's a bit, not so definitive, and they do not have a journal entry. Maybe it's some bonus thing. Those we do not do. So, yeah, we kind of want to have a clear definition.
Yeah. So this category is built around the journal as the rule set. Yeah, I should have mentioned that at the beginning, but yeah.
Ooh,
So-
yeah, thanks for clarifying.
Yep. So that's kind of what defines what is a quest in this game, because there is like little extra stuff everywhere. Gotta interact with this pillar. So Master Lee was like, I have something very important for you to do. Go into the spirit cave. And you know what's in the spirit cave? Spirits.
Of course.
Another thing about combat is if you press your chi strike button, it imbues all of your attacks with chi energy, which takes from your blue bar, and the yellow bar is the focus bar. So, you know, different styles use different resources, and you know, we're just trying to manage all that as well. And there's something I need to loot here after I talk through this cutscene. It's the first section, so that style I was talking about where you can only get one of the two. You have to collect 3 pieces of each to get it, and one of them is in this cave, so we're gonna get that after this fight and cutscene. Some more ghosties. Not everything is what meets the eye in this story. There's a pretty good twist at the end if you play this game casually. Alright, so we killed them, and now we gotta talk to the water dragon. It's our first introduction to the water dragon. Very important. Just mashed it that fast. It's basically like, I don't even know. Alright, so that's the first piece that we had to get right there. The water dragon's like a god or something. Something along that line.
Right, she's responsible for rebirth via the Great Wheel, as it's called in this game. This game is heavily inspired by Chinese mythology, but isn't per se set in any kind of historical China.
Mm-hmm. Alright, so we got back from the spirit cave, and they're like, Dawnstar, who's our friend, got kidnapped by Gao, the Lesser, who's this guy who we beat up a couple times already. He's a runt. He's a little runt. His name's Gao the Lesser. So we're gonna go chase after him, and we have to deal with his bandits. So his dad is Gao the Greater and has like an army of like criminals, basically. Alright, so we're choosing all the evil options because, like I said, we have to meet these requirements, and like one of them, it's not even being slightly evil. You have to be like really evil. So it's kind of hard. So yeah, so that's why we just choose the mean thing all the time in these conversations. A lot.
So is it a very different game if you're doing like mostly the good responses?
Honestly, not really.
Okay.
Some of the
okay,
stuff.
fair.
Still go through most of the same path, it's just the side quests will have different outcomes. The main thing where that comes into play is maybe the end. You can get 3 different endings. One is a good
Okay.
one, bad one, and one's kind of interesting. It's let's call it the middle ground, I guess. And that doesn't require you to have
We're gonna focus.
leaned towards any alignment throughout the game, though. So you can be really evil all the game, and in the end be good, get a good ending if you want.
Nice.
Yep. So we just picked up a side quest there. He wants us to find his what's their name?
Fen,
He
whoever
wants us to
she
find
is,
his Finn. Yeah.
his flower of the fields, as he calls her.
Yeah. So we're looking for Finn, and you know it's presumably his wife or something.
Your quarry is big. White demon.
And that seems to be her.
Ooh, nice. Okay. I got a little double kill there.
Thanks.
Turns out, Flower of the Fields is this ox.
Aw, hi.
Flower.
Yeah, she's cute.
I knew this great fighter would save you.
This game is like very
Yes, dear.
comical on purpose. So,
Is that what got you interested in running the game, or?
no, actually, I just played it as a kid, or not even as a kid. I
Okay.
guess I played it a little bit later. I wasn't that old when this game came out. I just played it later,
Looks like the
and I
soldiers
enjoyed
are
it a lot.
taking
Like
control.
playing casually was really fun.
Look,
I think I played KOTOR 2, and then I was like, oh, they have another RPG? I'll play that too.
Yeah, it's like easy decision.
Yeah, and it was a good time. So then I just learned the speedrun, you know, because I don't know, it wasn't like that hard to learn. It's a really fun, like kind of like good speedrun to learn.
Now, I know you do speedrun some of the KOTOR stuff. Do you think that this is pretty comparable since it's a BioWare game as well?
So there's a lot of differences because the engine was kind of revamped in between KOTOR 1 and this game, and KOTOR 2 was made by Obsidian and not BioWare. So they actually got rid of like all of the glitches, like basically, like
Oh, okay.
yeah, because KOTOR 1 is like 18 minutes now, and you know the indie person in this game is like an hour and 50 minutes. So
I never had cause to
Oh, wow.
yeah,
Okay,
so
that's quite a difference.
they got rid of like everything. That being said, like a lot of the like other design elements, the UI, the way party members work, the way like the menus, different menus work, and you know a lot of things are really comparable as well, for sure.
No.
So
No!
there are definitely a lot of comparisons, but as a speedrun, it's a lot different.
What are you doing here?
You know, there's a glitchless KOTOR category, which is also around an hour and 50 minutes, so that works. You know, that's pretty similar.
Good.
For sure, yeah.
Yeah.
No Master Lee to restrict how I fight.
All right, so Master, or this is Gal the Lesser. We caught up to him. Now we get to put him down for good. This blade we're using is called Fortune's Favorite. It's really broken, honestly. Just basic weapon you get, you upgrade it. It's so good. So we're just mean to her. All right. Gotta be. We rescue her and we're just like, you're useless. Kind of mean.
I don't think you're useless.
Yeah, she's not. She's nice. The party members in this game are not very useful on attack mode. They have you can put them on attack or support, right? So every party member has a different support function, and that's really where their primary use comes from. Sagacious Zoo, who is the dude that we recruited in the swamp, he has a really useful support ability. So we do end up having him in our party a lot. He gets put out of our party due to the story, so we kind of switch around a little bit, stuff like that. But yeah, he's really useful. But right now we can't use him, so we got Dawnstar. We don't want her on support because her support doesn't really help us here, and any amount of damage she can do can help us. That being said, the party members like really do tiny amounts of damage. Like they don't do very much, unfortunately.
If nothing else, she can act as a decoy and you're not being attacked by everyone at once.
That's true. That does help. In support mode, they don't even attack them. They just attack you.
The school burning.
There are a few parts in this run where you can die. You know, it's not likely, and you have to get a bit unlucky or make some mistakes, but you get bombarded. Okay, my game is lagging a little bit. If it keeps going, I might turn the stream down into Discord. All right, let's keep going. One annoying part about running this game is that it does have some crashes. So later on, there aren't any around here that I know of that often, but I'll probably make more
A couple of these pitiful
saves.
Manual saves.
Yeah, just like saves to help out with the safety, because you don't want to lose minutes just to something like that. Alright, so big fight. Oh, they're just blocking. You know, combat is where you gain a lot of time in this game, but there's a ton of RNG with the way the enemies behave, so sometimes they just block and it's really annoying. Then you have to do a heavy attack, but heavy attacks are really slow. Alright. Cool, it seems stable right now. We'll keep going. But yeah, you could definitely do that. Ooh, I got shocked. We actually use a style later that will shock somebody for a very specific purpose. Alright, so this is the end of chapter 1. This is the guy who helped us learn how to play the game.
There were so many
R.I.P. Jingwu.
everywhere.
You'll be all right.
I tried.
So Gao the Lesser, right?
I tried so
So what
hard.
Master Lee told us, we mashed all the dialogue, right?
sorry.
Master Lee told us that he's actually the brother of the Emperor, and he was like exiled, so he went into hiding as like a, you know, lowly town master.
Wu said
And then he told us
there
that
was no warning.
Gao the Lesser heard him and ran away, stole Dawnstar, told his dad, Gao the Greater, and then Gao the Greater, you know, told the Empire, and that's why everything's going really bad right now for everybody.
That's a lot of drama.
Yeah, it's a, you know, there's a good amount of like drama and like violence and then like goofiness in this game. Definitely makes it
A good balance.
Yeah, for sure. All right, so we can just
Upcoming is our first fight skip.
That's true. This one is actually very lenient. So hopefully I get it first time. I'm gonna do a level up real quick. We need Fortune's Favorite a little bit more. Speed increase. Oh, I didn't confirm. That's okay though. There we go. Alright, so we just run into this fight trigger. Oh, I missed it? That's so sad.
Happens.
Dang.
But essentially we would have ran out of the bounds of the combat. There are some invisible walls. And while the ghosts are appearing and they're in that animation and the fight hasn't technically yet started, we are already out the bounds again and we never fight them essentially.
Yeah, you can like just walk
past
through it.
them.
It's unfortunate. That one's pretty easy too. It's all good though. There's only a few of those in the run. They're kind of finicky, and that one actually, you know, it works out really well.
Easy there.
But there's one later that I'm really hoping to get. I mean, we'll actually retry this one later few times. So that one, the fight's not too good. All right, and yeah, so it's beginning of chapter 2. You know, we can't just immediately get all the side quests, so we just kind of have to go to where we're going, and then we'll pick up more side quests. These bandits want to fight us. Oop, need a wiggle roll. Okay, now this is our first introduction to Silk Fox, who is a character in the game. She thinks we're evil at first, so, you know, she tries to fight us. That whole thing.
What a cool name.
Yeah. Silk Fox.
Stop where you are.
Just like the aesthetics of this game, the design, like from the menus and everything, it's done really well, and the music. That's definitely one of the pros of this game, is just that kind of thing. The
Yeah,
combat,
I agree.
yeah.
Enough.
Alright. More mashing. And we're gonna go to
she's
the
gone.
town. Yep, she's gone. Yep, Silk Fox. He's very wary of us. You know, rightfully so. Alright.
And we have now arrived in the town of Tien's Landing, which has a few problems. One of them being, essentially there's more or less a total drought. Don't be fooled by the water here nearby. Most of the town is running dry, you could say, and as a consequence, there's a stranded ship here full of sailors, full of, I guess, non-law-abiding citizens, and they cause lots of trouble.
Yeah.
Trade
Everyone's
is cut
kind
off.
of a ruffian here. This is someone we knew back in the day, I guess? Or she knew Lee?
Zhu knows her.
Oh, nice. Okay. Cool. So now we're, you know, chapter 2 and 3 have a bit of an open, you can kind of do things in different orders, so a lot of routing options, but we need to pick up quests, and we also need to be mean. So we're gonna shake this woman down of her coin purse.
Just to gain some evil alignment.
Yeah, she doesn't
Even
even
though
have
she
a
has
quest.
no quest.
Yeah.
Life seems normal.
Mrs. Mann.
Poor Goofoo.
Oh, this
Isn't her name? Is her name Goofoo the Sweet?
Get
Yeah.
on with your day, youngster.
Dang.
We're just passing time.
Get on your way, youngster. So this is the merchant, and this is a drunk sailor who just tries to steal stuff all the time.
Not cool, dude. Not cool.
Yep. But then they're like, "What are you doing? Stop!" And he's like, "Okay." He just walks off.
Okay, well, I'm sorry. Bye.
Yeah. Chung. So we pick up this quest from him. We have to return we have to recover a figurine that someone stole. But, all right.
In fact, it was probably that same guy.
Yeah, I think it was. All right. So Minister Shing's just like, "You look strong. Can you help me deal with the town's problems?" And then we say yes, and he's like, "Here's the key to the city." Like, actually, he gives us the key to the dam site, which is like blocked off right now. So he's just like, "I
Wow, they're
trust
so
you
trusting.
fully." Yeah.
That's wild.
Yeah. So we have to run this way, pick up some more quests before we can leave the town. We're going to go to the dam site. We actually have to go to the dam site twice. You know, we got to go to the town like 3 or 4 times. There's a forest and, what's the other section? Forest, dam site. Pirate base, yeah. So there's 3 sections in chapter 2. And,
Can you believe?
we found a good way to do them all. Alright. Okay. Cool. So he's Baker Bay. He's being harassed by a gang because the leader of the gang is a woman and she went to school with him and still has a crush on him, but he's married now.
In fact, he promised her to marry her one day when they were kids, and I guess she's holding him up to that.
Yeah. So that's the captain of the ship, and he's very distraught because there's, you know, captain of the ship, no water, no ship. Yeah, he's not very happy. Alright, so we got the stuff we need. We're going to go back to the dam site now. So we're going to try to wiggle roll the best we can. I can, like, wiggle rolling involves kind of like spamming, holding forward and spamming left or right to get a roll. I cannot do it on the left side very well, like at all. You can use the mouse to turn it while you're doing it, so it doesn't necessarily matter which side you do.
Well, this is already.
But I like it way more on the right side, so. Okay. That's town 1. Now we're gonna go to the dam site.
Longsword.
So this area's off guards, so they're like, they just kill anyone who comes close. Like, we didn't even provoke them. They're just like, this area's off limits. You die now.
Wait.
I don't believe you've time to die. Okay, so yeah, like, we could spare that guy, right? But no. But no. And, alright,
We
we gotta
appreciate
loot.
the alignment.
Yeah, we want the bad alignment. We had to loot the silk strings there. That's part of a quest, the Zither of Discord. So yeah, we gotta get that. Alright, here's a little cutscene. He raises some demons, some rat demons. They're so cute. They're my favorite demons. Yeah, they're great. And he leaves the guard here, and you know, sorry guy, you were no match for us.
You have your
Oh, there's 2 guards, 3 guards. They're bowing? No, they were investigating. Alright. So we do need to loot this dragon powder here, although Thirsty mentioned potentially skipping this and just killing the people later. We're going to use it to blow some people up, but I haven't tested it yet, so we're just going to go with what I know. 1, 2, 2, 2. Okay, so evil points again. We get a quest from that rat. He tells us about a gem of power, hoping we'll spare him.
The assassins have a
But, you know, sorry, guy.
It's not enough.
Yeah. And yeah, there we go. That's blowing up the guards. Okay, so here is actually probably one of the largest fight skips of the entire run, so. White Demon. Yeah, we want to get White Demon here.
Yeah, usually you would be fighting several waves of ghosts here, and of course it takes quite a while. But we can skip it by entering the area that we triggered from and exiting real quick.
So, okay, that was close. Alright, I didn't get it. I am gonna... This one has multiple waves to the fight, so we're gonna try to get this one. It's a little tricky. I just found this setup yesterday. We were doing it differently before. I got it. Yay!
Yeah, there we go. Good job.
Alright, cool. Yeah, pretty big right there. Need to get that. Because, yeah, there's like 3 waves and there's literally like a mini boss at the end. So if you skip the first wave, it just completely skips every wave. And there's no quest tied to that fight, so we're good to go.
White demon, white demon, white demon.
Whoa, he just said white demon a lot of times. I guess I... Alright.
They froze Zoo.
Focus. Alright, so there's a lot of ghosts in here. This is the Gem of Power quest that we got from the Rat Demon,
This
so...
whole place is a giant watery grave. The past cannot be changed.
And yep. We gotta kill Strangler Jizu, but this is one of those fights, sort of like the Malik fight at the end of KOTOR, where you can't attack Strangler Jizu. You have to kill these convict ghosts first. Otherwise, if you get him to 0 health, he'll suck the life from the remaining ghost and he'll get healed back to full, so... Yep, we gotta target
Definitely
these...
don't want that.
Yeah, we really don't want that. So we're gonna kill these lesser ghosts. The convict ghosts. Yeah, there was like a prison here where they were forced to do manual labor. The people, yeah. It's a kind of bleak country, nation? I don't know. Got a mean government for sure. Alright, so Corey, ghost must be destroyed. Okay, so we choose that to be evil again. We don't have to loot anything in here, so we can just leave this way. And now this little girl ghost is here, and she wants us to help her. And you are forced to help her to finish this quest, and you get a lot of good points. So when we first talk to her, we're really mean to her, so that we get a few bad points, but then the game still lets you go back and be like, actually, I am going to help you. So we kind of like offset as many good points as we can. Open palm.
Yeah,
So
she died in the flood that happened here, so she can't pass through the water. She's, I guess, traumatized.
Yeah. Yep. Yeah, there was a flood here having to do with the dam. A bunch of people died. Alright, so now we're going to pick up one more side quest here, and then we have to go back to the town, and then we're going to use a trigger in the town to instantly warp us back here. So, you know, gotta make use of those as best as you can. Otherwise, there's just a lot of running, because there's no, like, warping glitches, there's no easy teleport method. So, alright. Says he smells kids. But they're just kid ghosts. There was an orphanage here.
And these kids also didn't make it.
Yeah.
It's so sad.
We're dead.
It is sad.
We're dead.
The girl is pretty angry, wants to take revenge at the owner of the orphanage, who she thinks abandoned them. So our task is to find him and bring him here, and through bringing him here, through selecting that dialogue option, we are teleported, so we take advantage of that.
Yeah. And if you know how this is going so far, you can guess that we are not going to be redeeming the orphanage owner. We're going to be feeding him to the wolves. The ghost.
Yeah, otherwise you could encourage her to forgive him and he buries their remains and things like that. It's kind of wholesome, but not this time.
And this is all stuff you just fully skip in the any % run, which is the only category that a lot of people have run in this game. So it's nice to get to see the rest of the game. Like all this stuff even. Or actually we do come in the tea house for a brief second, and we do this fight. Okay, so there's something cool in this fight. So the sailors are like, you remember us when you beat our ass earlier? Excuse me. We're gonna, you know, take it to him again. But something special you can do in this specific part is you can pick up the hams. And you can literally use the hams as a weapon. They're not very
Right,
good.
as well as table legs.
He's going ham.
Oh, I accidentally picked up the table legs. You can also pick up table legs. Yeah, he's going ham. We'll have to take that though. But yeah, we got to show off the hams a little bit.
You certainly.
Alright, so this one, I think we just mashed. No, I have a lot to go ahead of me. Alright, so now we gotta do some side quests while we're in here. Old Mother Kwan used to own this tea house. Maybe you can talk about that, Thirsty, while I do this dialogue.
Right. She, for many years, has been owning this tea house and running it. And one day,
He doesn't like taking
this fella over here came along with a whatchamacallit, I guess, with a official paper stating it's actually his, an imperial writ, I guess. And right, Master Dutong, and it's actually a forgery, so that's what we have to prove somehow, because he insists that he's the owner.
So we get him really drunk, and it's like kind of like a little puzzle. You have to get him the right amount of drunk. But, you know, we don't help Old Mother Kwan, unfortunately. We're like, we'll keep silent if you give us a bunch of money. But that finishes that quest, so... You know, gotta do that. Alright. This guy's gonna help us get to the pirate base later. Actually gonna make a hard save here, just... You know, I don't think I had made a single one yet. Alright. And we gotta deal with this ogre. This guy is friends with the ogre, and the patrons want the ogre to leave, so we either have to, like, you know, be nice to him and get him to leave. But you know us. We're gonna be really mean to him,
violence.
and he's gonna attack us, so we just kill him. Poor guy.
Thank you for getting rid of that thing. Business is bad enough without that ogre.
He had a
staring at
name.
my customers.
It was Zong. Alright, so this dialogue is a little long, so I'm gonna save before it so I don't mess up. You should explain what this is.
Right. This is a merchant from a foreign country, and he has some very exotic dishes that he's trying out that hurt you. And I guess we just, you know, fell, and it's weird things like, I guess it's a monkey's brain and all kinds of things like that. So we take things like that and then later eat his most experimental dish and lie to him about it being pretty fine and he can eat it himself, which kills him, and we can loot the body and gain some evil alignment points.
Yeah, like, you eat his first dish and he's like, wow, you're really strong. Do you want to try this secret dish? And we're like, yeah. And then we convince him to take it and it just kills him. So, and then we loot his body on top of that. That's actually one of the most, like, closed palm giving sections, probably. Like, quest results. Alright. So this is the guy this is the old orphan owner who's going to take us back to the you-know-what, the dam site.
And we could actually kill him right on the spot, but as per the routing, this is pretty effective and teleports us back here, so that's how we do it.
Press 2 here.
Now I get to hurt.
If I press 1, it'd be bad. But we press 2. We say, sorry, we're gonna let, I forgot her name. It's like Meow. What is it?
Meow.
Oh, it's literally Meow. M-I-A-O. And yeah, she kills him. And then this guy's like, the little kid is like, I'm never gonna find peace.
To help her.
And then he disappears.
But I don't know.
Really sad.
I have a feeling we...
Alright. So, that actually takes care of a lot of these, like, town side quests. There's a lot more, and there's some where we have to go to the forest, so that's kind of like, you know, up on the docket. It's coming up. Not quite yet, but we're gonna go to the pirate camp first. But the pirate camp is basically pure, like, storyline. It's less so side quests, like all quest stuff. Alright, so we're gonna pull this lever. This is honestly a kind of dumb sequence right here. They like block you from using the path, and all you have to do is go use this lever. And then you can go the path. Alright, then there's a vision. You know, The water dragon's constantly trying to get your attention, I guess.
Another momentary stop.
Alright, so that's right. Cool, so I need to put him on support. And here's a little girl. Giggling laughter. Turns out he's a demon!
Oh my gosh, I was about to ask, what is she giggling about? But I guess that's it.
That's creepy. Yeah. Turns out she's actually a good guy. Good demon. So we're gonna let them join our party.
And he has a power source that we're gonna fuel our flyer with later. We're gonna have our own flyer. So here
Okay.
we destroy the dam, rather the controls of the dam, and the dam is already open, but the reason the town isn't getting any water is because the town is, I guess, upriver, so it has to be closed for the town to benefit, and now it can never be closed again.
And, you know, the Empire is always chasing after us with the Lotus Assassins and just the regular guards, so gotta kill them real quick. Please come to me. Okay, cool. And then we gotta lower the bridge, which is just up here. Lower that bridge.
And this actually just connects through to the area we came through earlier.
Mm-hmm. So now we're going back to the town, but we're just gonna go straight to the pirate camp. Yeah. Oh, Silk Fox wants to talk to us. Bethune Landing. So there's regular loads and there's like mini loads, and like I don't know how else to call them, but there's like a soft load and you can literally unpause the game. It auto pauses the game, but you can unpause the game during it and start moving, which I just did. Kind of a weird thing, but I feel like people who just play this game casually would not know that you can unpause there. Does that work on Xbox?
Yeah, it does. Press back.
Alright, so I need to talk to Merchant Jiang real fast, and then we're gonna go to the pirate base. So Captain Ying is real pissed about the dam because now he really has no hope for his ship. And this is the wine merchant.
No water, no ship. No
Who wanted us to destroy the dam control, so well, since he has a large supply of wine, he would benefit most from the dam being never closed again.
Cool. So it's time to go to the pirate camp.
I can.
Alright. So pirate camp, mostly just fighting. Like, some of these fight triggers you can skip, but because we don't have a loader mover, and every time you do a fight skip, you have to quick save and then quick load to get rid of the invisible barriers around the fight arena, it ends up not even being faster for these small fights. So you just do the fight. So you really can't use the fight skips that often. And there's no cutscene skips in this game. They really locked it down tight. For better or for worse.
I'm assuming it's the same for Xbox version.
Yeah,
Pretty much.
Pretty much.
There's a lot of similarities.
One notable thing about Xbox is that the loads are longer, so the usefulness of some of the fight skips is even less, if not downright the time loss.
Yep. Alright. So we just killed all the people on the dock. which was mostly pirates, but there was one slave, and yeah, you get closed fist points for just not going up and killing them, except for the slave. It's like the easy way to do it, the easy fast way, but you kill an innocent. Alright, just gonna take care of these pirates. Guy has no health. Continue on our way.
You haven't noticed my partner over there watching us? He spent his entire lifetime learning how to kill dogs like you. This is your last chance.
I like how you
We are scratching our head. We don't know who this guy is.
Alright, so I think we just mash his dialogue.
Yeah, he's here on some personal business. Gao is an enemy of his too.
So that woman she was leaving the town with her daughter earlier when we first got to the town. And she kind of warned us, like, the town is in horrible condition, like, you don't want to be here. But then she gets captured by pirate slavers, so, you know. We, even though we are evil, we actually are going to help her and her daughter out because it's tied to getting that unique style in the special edition that I talked about earlier. So you have to do the good option there. And that's kind of why, like, routing this category is, like, just a ton of alignment stuff. So we were, like, Thirsty and I were using Cheat Engine, checking every dialogue, like, finding the way to reach the, you know, the targets that we needed to reach. Because it's not, you know, there's not tools in the game, really, to, like, check your alignment exact number. It just shows, like, a sliding scale, and it's kind of ambiguous. So they just slapped him in the face.
Oh no.
Yeah.
I want to be alone. I must grieve.
So that's Gal the Greater on the left in the blue, and
no one.
a high-ranking Lotus assassin official, which are like evil spy agents of the Empire. And
Yeah, kind of a secret police.
I feel like I didn't even mention this earlier, but when our town got ransacked, they captured Master Li. They killed everybody else, but they just took Master Li hostage and took him to the Imperial City. So that's kind of like the goal of the game right now is get to the Imperial City, rescue Master Li, and you have to have a flyer to get there and to use. We have a flyer, or no, we're gonna get a flyer here, and we need to have a win map.
Yeah, essentially there's these 3 components you need to get there, which each one is just mapped to one of the 3 big areas: the pirate camp, get the flyer, the dam site to get the power source, and the forest to get the wind map.
Yeah. Alright. So we gotta go over here real quick to rescue Fu Ao's daughter. Right there. Kill these slavers. Give them the fate they truly deserve. Yeah. I think I can just mash this. I don't have to be too worried about any of the stuff. We do get that open palm, but that's fine. Lots of level ups.
And we're already doing an evil pose.
So my sword is now fully... So I got the second part of the Iron Palm. That was what that pop-up right there. And as I was saying, my sword is now fully upgraded damage-wise. You can buy a better sword later, but as far as like the actual skill points that you can put into it, I'm already maxed out. So we're two-shotting everybody. And that ain't a glitch. Cool. Alright, we're about to enter the workshop. And there's demons up here. There's There's a Rhino Demon.
Whoa.
That's a normal
Exclusive to PC, actually.
thing. Really?
Yeah.
Is there just these other enemies?
There's these horse... Exactly, there's a horse demon and the red demons here on Xbox.
That's interesting. I did not know that. I did originally play this game on Xbox, but that was like 10 years ago. Speedrunning wise, this is the only version I know. Easily accessible. The game has an interesting history because there were runners back in the day, and some of the history, I can't really remember that. I wasn't around, right? But there was like a little bit of drama with some of the runners and like maintaining the leaderboards, and because of some like weird rule set changes, some runs got like taken down when that was like questionable to do at the time. But some of those runners are still around. I saw one of them in the chat when I checked at the very beginning of this run. Salamalas, aka Sal, and English Ben runs this game, Sheep Metal runs this game, and then Dress Up, Geek Out, who I think had a different name back in the day. The good runner from back in the day. So they're still all around. It's not a super commonly run game, but it does have a decent history still.
Do you think the community has gotten, I guess, better together since then?
Absolutely.
Awesome. That's great to hear.
Yeah. Everyone
There was a bit of a boom a few years ago where by some, I don't know, coincidence, I guess, a bunch of people started talking about it, and that got the ball rolling, and a bunch of new skips were found. Most of the fight skips, for instance, are from that time.
Gotta loot the
awesome.
Zither case. Okay, so I did that. Yeah, the community is, everyone's really nice. It's pretty small, and you know, we're trying to help anyone who wants to learn this game.
Would you say it's easy for someone to jump into learning this game?
I would say it's pretty easy.
Yeah,
Okay,
it's
awesome.
mostly playing the game, really. There isn't any crazy glitches you need to learn, or any frame perfect and things like that.
Yeah. If you watch like Sal or 30's run, you know, they're really good at the combat, so that's really where you save the most time. And then there is like dialogue mashing, execution, menuing for the levels, and there's even gems that you can equip. I won't be doing that until the forest in a little bit, so you haven't really seen that yet. But yeah, so there's some menuing and there's dialogue, but it's a lot of combat. Oop, okay, cool. So now I gotta pick up a couple more quests in the town.
What's also nice is that, you know, even though this came out on the original Xbox, due to backwards compatibility, any Xbox will run this, I guess.
Well, that is actually really good to know in case someone wanted to play it on a newer console.
Baker Bay. So I gotta go talk to Scholar Six Heavens, which is the like quest where we need to be kind of evil. So we can pick that up now, and we have the items already, so we can just kind of turn it in and get it done immediately. We picked up the items before we even knew that we needed them. Oh wait, okay, that's actually fine. I think we have extra closed fist. So I did a good thing, and I didn't mean to, but I think we should be fine. And if we're not, I have a backup save, so you know, whatever. Hopefully we don't come to that though. Alright, so Tong, and now we just go straight to the forest. So those two people talking right there are actually the quest where we need to be like really close fists, so. But you just run back past them for now. We don't have the requirements yet. Alright, it's time for the forest. So in any percent, you can actually do a pretty cool fight skip here, but it actually soft locks one of the quests. It doesn't soft lock you from completing the main game, but it does soft lock actually getting the quest completed in your journal. So we have to do this fight. It's not like super long or anything, but there is this cutscene tied to it, so you know, it would be nice to skip. Why are you blocking as soon as I start attacking you? You can actually block in this game, but since we're playing on easy and you can put opponents in block stun, you don't really want to block that often. It is good for dodging stuff like what just hit me though. Alright. Sheesh. Alright. Cool. So we agreed to help cleanse the forest of its kind of like problems in exchange for the wind map. But first we're gonna go deal with, okay, so here's the first fight skip of yeah.
I am honored that you have chosen me.
So basically you can, there's two ways to do
Let's keep
fight
things
skips.
simple.
Thirsty, can you
If someone
explain
gets
this?
in our way,
actually?
Right. In this instance, we spawned our follower. We changed our follower, and the follower always will spawn essentially out of sight of the camera, so we can turn around a certain way, spawn the follower inside or past where the enemies would have been triggered, turn around again, spawn another one out of there, and suddenly the trigger won't work and can just go past. The ghosts didn't even spawn.
Yep. And this is pretty big in the 80% run actually. I mean it's big here too, it saves a lot of time. But it's really important in 80%, which is shorter, so you really want to get those skips. This part, can you explain what I'm doing here? I'm about to like try to glitch this out.
Yeah, this is Spirit, master of the closed fist, and he will first of all, he wants us to deceive this guy here that gave us the quest 6/7, and now he's been killed. And what we're gonna do is talk to him real quick as he's fading out to get the reward again.
Yeah.
What he does is give us a lot of evil alignment for essentially understanding the way of the closed fist, and we just got the reward twice by talking to him again before he vanished.
So we like glitched the game to get double the amount of closed fist, which is very nice. And you get 2 of the gems as well, if I remember correctly. Is that who he gives you gems? I think the gentle or bronze tongue, or I might be remembering wrong. I end up with 2 bronze tongues at some point. Maybe that's something else. Alright, so
This is actually the only ghost fight that you have to do in any percent. All the others are skippable.
nice.
In the forest, that is.
Okay, so during this cutscene, I'm gonna run to the restroom in an effort to like to PB. We're gonna PB. All right, GDQ, we're gonna PB. I'll be right back.
Okay, while Range is taking a quick break, I just want to give a huge shout out to all of our supporters. Your subs, Prime Gaming subs, gift subs, and bits cheered here on the GDQ Twitch channel do help support the Games Done Quick hotfix, including with this show Time Capsule. So please consider subscribing if you do enjoy our daily hotfix shows. And also, if you missed out on any of our other hotfix shows or past events, be sure to check out the VODs on our YouTube channel. That's youtube.com/gamesdonequick.
This is the fox spirit. She's essentially the guardian of this forest, but we don't know that yet. And the people that encounter her also don't know that, and they also certainly don't think so. It's a humanoid fox. So she just attacked us, and I guess it's supposed to be some test of our ability. Convenient excuse if you ask me. But yeah, this is a pretty long cutscene that you can skip. Welcome back.
Yeah, welcome back. Nice timing.
Alright. Oh, okay. Oh, okay. I deserve that. I did a roll at the wrong time. I'm not gonna... You can skip this fight too. But we're just gonna let it rock.
Yeah, it's not that long.
Yeah.
And this more western looking ghost is actually also only on PC.
Dang, they just made it slightly harder. With the Rhino and the Ghost Lord. Alright. Alright, I do want to get the skip up here though.
Yeah, this is another several waves fight.
Luckily there's like this like weird texture in the ground. And I feel like it makes this one easier. You see how like yeah, y'all can maybe see it.
Together we cannot fail.
Like a line there.
Ready to serve.
Okay, well, I wasn't far enough
She
back.
wasn't far enough.
She wasn't far enough back, yeah. The camera and like impacts the oh, okay. I accidentally double tapped and rolled. The camera impacts the way your party members get placed when they get added to your party. And it can be like a little finicky.
I am honored that you have chosen me.
Even that I don't trust.
Let's keep things simple.
Alright, we're gonna have to let
Together
it.
we cannot fail.
Yeah,
Nice,
that was
okay.
it.
Cool. Not bad. I'm gonna add Zoo back.
Let's
I think
keep things
we wanna.
simple.
We wanna.
If someone gets in our way.
Oh wait, no. That doesn't matter. I don't. Silk Fox is in your party later, and her support gives you more attack with martial styles, which is what I'm using on these ghosts. But she's not in my party yet, so. Dang, I tried to block at the last second there. Alright. I need to add some gems here. Otherwise, Gem of Purpose, Bronze Tongue, Good Fortune. I gotta unequip that. Good Fortune. Okay, cool.
And
I
this
need
is
to
just
pass-
a known configuration of gems for us to be able to persuade the innkeeper. There are 3 persuasion skills that are made up of your body, mind, and spirit stats. That is charm, intuition, and intimidation. And we're trying to use intuition here.
Alright, cool. Success. And yeah, you know, the alternate option for that is pretty slow actually, so we really want to succeed there. But now we're gonna go deal with the Fox Spirit. You know, some parties want us to like ally with the Fox Spirit. Some parties want us to kill the Fox Spirit.
Wait, no, that's not a...
You know, honestly,
Damn him.
White demon.
yeah, we want to be evil, so you know, that's what we're gonna do. Alright, so...
Not to mention, it skips a whole section where we would have to purge the demons that want her dead.
Let's go.
yeah, it's so long, actually. If I did that, I might just, like, accept that this is not a valid run and skip it, because it's so long. Yeah, you have to, like, go in a cave and kill all of the cannibals, and it's a lot.
As one does, you know.
True. Alright, gotta activate both these beams of light, and then we gotta make purple. So some basic color theory here. So we're gonna combine blue and red. Make purple. And that's gonna unlock the portal to heaven. I think it's literally called heaven.
Yeah, it is. But apparently it's one of the heavens.
Many heavens. I could use the focus shrine there to be safe, but I think we're fine. There's one inside of heaven anyway. This ghost shows up and we recruit him to a party. He actually he's like a shop ghost, a shop party member.
Like you make purchases from the shop?
Yeah, you can just
or?
like use him to open a shop, but we don't even need him, so we never use him. But he's there.
I mean, yeah, still cool.
Yeah, like the sword we have is so good that we don't really need anything else until later. And even then, we still use the sword a lot.
That makes sense.
Yeah.
Damn, there's like a whole Fox crew.
Yep. Alright, actually, I'm just gonna go ahead and do this. Alright. The focus lets us run fast, it also lets us use our sword, so we don't want to run out of it. But people do drop, like, health orbs and chi orbs and focus orbs. We just got horse demon style, actually. Sorry, so we're going to use that style later. But, so the chances of you getting a focus orb are RNG, right? So sometimes you want it and you won't get it. It's annoying. Rhino demon, PC exclusive. Alright. We don't need horse demon for a while, so I can wait to bind it. And I'm gonna save here because there's a skip at the end of this. It's pretty easy though, but just in case. Actually, it may not even be worth reloading. Probably isn't. I don't even need to save, but that's okay though. So this part's just mashing until after this little cutscene. And then you have the choice to side with the fox or not. And I think we say, I will make your death swift.
Yeah. Comma, fox.
I will make your death swift. Fox McCloud. So we have to hold backwards and press focus as soon as we can. And we'll be able to get out of the combat arena before they become hostile. That's pretty nice little skip there. Alright. And now all the foxes are hostile. Sorry, foxes. And we just have to make our way back out of heaven and fight all the foxes. And then we're going to kill the fox spirit on the way out. Alright. Remembering to toggle free target at the end of combat is very difficult. But it's pretty minor time save anyway, so not too worried about it.
Yeah, or G-strike mode.
Yeah, that too. Alright. Get her in block string. Yeah, we can like kill her in two combos, so. Alright. And then it's gonna, after she dies, we get auto teleported out of heaven, so. Gem of Earth Power, Innkeeper after is 1, 1, 1, 3, 1 spam. So they're actually cannibals. And that's why they don't like the Fox Spirit. So they're like, take this cook with you. He's been cooking the humans for us. And then he's like, let me teach you the drunken style.
Yeah, he has a special style where he can only be in he, as a follower in combat, can only be in support mode and spawns these wine bottles that give us Drunken Master.
What do I need? Try this. Alright. Oh wait, no, that's not right. Okay, oh, little glitch here. Occasionally the game will bug out and you'll be forced to look at the ground. And you can't fix it without quick saving, quick loading. So we just have to eat the time loss. Not too bad though. And now we make our way back down, and I think, or no. I did miss one fight skip, and sometimes the ones you miss, they'll actually spawn another fight there.
Yeah.
I don't know if that's gonna happen here because there's also that other fight that we have to do here. Looks like it didn't happen. I think we just ran through the area, so that's good. Alright, now we're making our way out of the forest. Almost done with that. Here's where the fight is.
And this one just takes place in the last of the 3 sections you complete.
Yep. There was a lot of options with how to do Chapter 2. And so many options I can't even remember all of the details of why we chose it this way, but it definitely works out way better doing Forest last. And I remember there's something about having this guy show up here as opposed to the other 2 places is better as well. I can't remember why. Okay, so we can attach 2 more. I'm not gonna do it right now. I probably could do it right there, but I need to do it before I talk to Eiling back in Tian's, I think. Lord Jun, 1, 1. So we tell Lord Jun to go check out the cannibal inn, but we don't tell him that they're cannibals. So get a little bit of evil points there as well.
Well, yeah, he's in for a surprise.
Yeah. All right. Looking out a little bit. I'm gonna get a quick save real fast. All right. No, don't go back to the forest. Okay, so now we can finish the quest where we need to be evil. And after this, we really don't have to worry about our alignment, which is really nice.
So after this, you can kind of select any responses and it won't matter.
Exactly.
Cool.
Yeah, it makes it a lot nicer. It still matters because, you know, some responses complete the quest and some don't or whatever, but it matters way less for sure, which is very nice. So,
By the way, have you talked to Merchant Chong?
I did. I don't think you have to talk to him again. I talked to him.
Okay.
Yeah. I'm pretty sure you don't. Yeah. Oh, Chung. Merchant Chung. Okay, yeah, I'll do that on the way out. I should have done it right there. I'll just go do it right now. You're right, I missed that.
It's all good.
Alright, so we gotta turn this quest in. I have your figurine, I'll be going now.
Yeah, actually useful to do it afterwards in case we might not have had enough evil points.
True. I do think we were fine. But yeah, definitely true. Okay, so now we're dealing with A Ling, who is the Baker Bay's childhood friend who he said he would marry, blah, 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 blah. Alright. We can mash this first dialogue. We mashed the first dialogue and we resolved the conflict, but then she's like, will you help me find a husband? And we're like, sure, because that's a quest. And yeah, now we can be good as well. So I'm gonna talk to Eiling. Could still find a husband. Maybe I can help you find a husband. I'll be back once I find you a husband. Okay, and now I need to do a gym equip and okay, good fortune, 2 times bronze tongue, superior, 2 times bronze tongue, gem of good fortune, superior monk's gem, beef sense. Yeah, that looks alright. Alright. And this should work. This is a really hard dialogue to satisfy, actually. But with the use of all of the gems, works out. Alright, and we got another level up. We get so many level ups, it's actually kind of crazy. Speed and cross, focus, gonna just pump up. Alright, and yeah, actually with that, we have finished every chapter 2 side quest. So
Let's go.
Yep, so it's time to head to our crew, and we're gonna use the flyer and the wind map, and we're gonna go to the Imperial City and begin chapter 3, which is another pretty open section where you have a lot of options of how you can do things. After chapter 3, it becomes way more linear, and it basically is just basically just any percent.
I can't.
Alright, we have what we need. Evade. Nice. Cool.
Have you seen any? Here, what about
Alright,
this?
Imperial City.
Identify yourself.
Is there a problem here, Captain?
No, Princess Leanne. We were questioning.
So, I'm matching the dialogue, but the princess, or I should say like this, Silk Fox, is actually the Emperor's daughter.
What?
Yep. Purpose, in place of the bronze tongue. Gem of purpose and gem of earth power. Okay, so we can equip those, will help us with combat. Gets a little beefier. And the first thing we need to do is go to Captain Sen. So, you know, new area, you want to collect quests. You want to get everything you need to get. That's what we're going to do first. So, some dialogue. We're going to get out of there now.
Out of sheer spite, the scourge.
And basically, the Imperial City, you know, there's a lot of different sections of the city, but there's also this gigantic graveyard called the, wait, what is it called? I always forget because it's kind of a weird
Necropolis.
The Necropolis, yeah. So we're gonna go to the Necropolis. first because we have to get quests, and you can't, no matter what you do, you can't finish the necropolis in one visit, so we want to go there first to the necropolis. Alright. Talk about using White Demon a lot to kill Ghost, and less sword stuff. Kill. The Ghosts just say kill when they spawn. That's... I want to two-shot you. Alright, talk to Gravekeeper Shin. He's kind of a seedy fellow. I like the music in here. So he said he wants us to put these ghosts to rest. So that's what we're gonna do. 3 ghosts we gotta find. They're this way. Here's the first one. Rin Ming. Shin paid me to put you down. I gotta end the combat. Look.
In the case of that ghost, we could have gone back to the city and found his wife and, you know, resolved his conflict, but we can also just kill him.
Yeah, exactly. It's just so much faster. Alright, and that one too. Here we're dealing with one of the bounties that we got from Captain Sin. What's her name? Fading Moon. There's a bounty on your head. Usually she doesn't roll into you. She starts attacking. She starts firing stuff at you. She just rolled into me though. Kind of weird. Okay, so there's the last of the ghost here. And it's literally just like a poor mother ghost. Like, she even tries to stop you more than the other ghosts. It's kind of sad. Being mean is kind of mean. I don't like it. Alright, picking up another subquest here.
No, we can't allow that to happen. It would be too much to bear. But this poor wretch is not good either. No, not at all. But what else?
This man's trying to perform a liver transplant on his daughter.
Yeah, but he keeps finding livers that aren't good enough.
I was like, is he qualified to do this, or?
Alright. This is the most annoying part about the necropolis, is these ghost fights. So I think I can leave the necropolis now, actually. Technically it is possible to skip these ghost fights, but it's incredibly volatile. Like, I haven't found a way.
Well, it actually seems like it's based on chance. There's a 50-50 chance.
No.
First time you pass through, and if you make it without triggering the ghosts, it becomes 90-10 or something against you.
Yeah. We have no idea how to do it consistently, if it is even possible. Yes, I gotta go to Gravekeeper Shin. I've actually soft locked this quest on accident here, so I'm gonna get a quick save. I like buffered the ghost back here, and I couldn't kill her, and then I couldn't finish the quest. So now we're gonna turn in those, and he's gonna have a whole nother quest for us to do. I dealt with Rinchan, I dealt with Merchant Bay, I dealt with Mr. Rin. Alright, we got the Tanner Fong quest, right? Okay, yeah, we did. Making sure.
Yeah, now apparently there's a ghost problem in the city itself. So we're gonna check that out.
Yeah, it's a funny quest. And yeah, so we were done with Necropolis 1, and we're gonna go to the Scholar's Garden. And basically at this point, you're trying to infiltrate the Lotus Assassins, and there's 2 ways to do that. And we have to do both ways since we're doing all quests, because they both have their own unique quests. In any percent, you can do one or the other. So we obviously do the one that's incredibly fast, which you'll see later. But in this one, we gotta do both. And there's other quests in the Scholar's Garden anyway, so, you know,
Just as I instructed.
gotta do a little bit of everything.
Your physique
This is just kind of a long cutscene.
You were a peasant.
It does lead to a quest in the Scholar's Garden, actually. They're talking about a foreigner who is really rude. He's so this their logic is that they're trying to find someone who's not distracted by insults so that they can pit them against the foreigner, because the foreigner is just really good at insulting people. Really silly.
And we are essentially supposed to have a debate and expose him to be whatever, you know, uncultured.
Yeah. City as any of its residents will gladly.
Alright, so Silk Fox shows up.
Of course, I could tell that just by looking at you. You have a very strong presence.
And this is actually when we get her in the party.
As the Heavenly
That's
Lily,
cool.
I am above suspicion, but I am restrained by fawning servants. Silk Fox can go anywhere, and people are not shy about their reactions.
Alright. Smash that. We get a nice little autosave here. Need to talk to Scholar Dongao. He's going to tell us about the Inquisitors. Later on, I need to add Sky to the party, but I can wait on doing it. Like this part of the cutscene, you can just press smash. So, oof.
Ouch.
That's brutal. So we're agreeing to do a debate. You know, then we gotta prepare for the debate. I'll get ready for the debate. Gotta talk to him again once he walks over here. Oh wait, no, I talked to him. Okay. Albouter, I shall endeavor to enlighten you.
Well, what
The debate is 1, 3, 4, 1 spam. Sympathetic, dismissive, factual. And then you could just 1 spam. And then you have to fight him anyway, so. Oh!
Yeah, this one's pretty tough.
Yeah,
just
he can
shoot you.
Hit you pretty hard. He shot immediately that time, which doesn't happen every time. Anyway, we're good. So we can just smash this. We actually get his gun, but we don't end up using it. And here I need to add Sky to the party.
Yours to command.
And go talk to this scholar who is secretly one of the bounties in hiding.
And having Sky in the party causes... Well, Sky just exposes him directly, and I guess he has a good sense of fake. And yeah, it causes us to teleport here and hand him over.
Yep.
Okay, and now gotta visit the camp.
Thank you.
It's with foul beasts and cannibals.
So we already impressed the Inquisitors enough, so we can just go back to our camp and they'll show up. And then, what's the name of the other faction of the Lotus Assassins? There's the Inquisitors and
the Executioners.
Executioners, yeah. So to gain the favor of the Executioners, you actually have to... You have to finish the entire arena? You have to become the arena.
I think you have to
become the silver
end up in
champion?
some... Yeah, in one division you need to end up.
Yeah. So you have to go do the arena, but we have to do all of the arena anyway.
I can't.
This is kind of funny section. So it's another one of those sections where we purposefully lose the minigame. And basically that completes the quest. Instead of having to do a few of the minigames, we just purposely fail it, and it's like, alright, that's all you get.
Yeah, otherwise it's 5 or 6 of them.
Alright, and now I need to visit Tanner Fong, so we're going to do the Gravekeeper Shin, the ghost in the city. He's right here. Alright, and I can just mash all these conversations. You have the option to just kill the He's not actually dead. It's just a grandpa. But the like son was trying to say he was dead. And here I'm gonna buy 2 styles. I'm gonna buy the improved sword and Storm Tempest.
Storm Dragon.
Storm Dragon, thank you. Tempest is a completely different one. And I don't have to talk to this guy yet, Prefect Jitong over there. I can go straight to the school. So the Black Leopard School has a... That's like this old guy talked to us after we turned in one of the bounties. And that was giving us this quest, so... I'm gonna go take care of the school students, deal with this. You know, there's 2 masters here. One is the noble open palm master, and one is the evil, or whatever.
Power hungry.
Yeah.
But the noble master has a secret, and he hasn't been seen for a bit.
Yeah. And one of the last bounties is actually here as well. So we're gonna go ahead and do that. Right? Meow.
Good.
Alright. So you can deal with all these in, you know, different ways, but it's just faster to just kill them. So that's what we're gonna do.
So, Range, someone had a question in chat. They were wondering, are there any bonuses for doing well in the mini games?
I actually don't know.
Well, you can get a high score and it's logged in the main menu. And otherwise, of course, for doing the quests, you get the rewards of the quest. Other than that, I guess it's mostly optional, so I suppose it's not gonna frustrate any players.
Do it for the street cred.
Yeah, I mean, it's kind of a fun mini game, casually, but, you know. If we can skip it, we will. So we have to fight 6th brother, 5th brother, and 4th brother, and then the evil master like recruits you after that. And we just agree to help him, basically. Kind of expedites the process of this quest. He says, don't patronize me.
Thank you, 3rd brother, that is all. You are dismissed.
Okay. Master, it's 11133. And then we challenge 1st brother. But then you just straight up kill him. Not very nice. He starts blocking, of course.
And that's the good master, but turns out he died.
And every time I get a level up from now on, I need to level up Horse Demon. I probably could have leveled it up before this and used it on this one fight, but it's really not that important at all. You are weak. Please stop blocking. Alright.
It's essentially a gamble whether they'll stop or not. Sometimes, as you do the power attack, which breaks blocks, they immediately stop blocking and attack you and cancel your attack.
Yep. Alright. And yeah. That's basically all of the Black Leopard School quests. So we're gonna get out of here now. It gives us a good gem. It gives you an autosave here and then it just kicks you out. It's kind of a weird autosave, but you know, whatever. Alright, and now we gotta talk to Prefect Jitong, who, you know, has a quest as well. He's over here.
Don't.
He's basically being accused of being a slaver and he's trying to clear his name and we're like, we'll help you, but then we end up not helping him.
I think it's his friend that's being accused.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
He's trying
we have to talk to Zibao in the arena here and gather information.
Yeah, so we're about to do the whole arena, and it is a pretty long section, I would say. Some auto-scrollers and whatnot. This part's really fun casually, though. I've always loved arenas, like Oblivion Arena.
KOTOR has one.
KOTOR has one, yeah, exactly. This. So this is the executioner being like, we're watching you. And you're like, oh, okay.
In 3
I'll
years
impress
of
you.
traveling, I never found a place more lively than...
Alright. We just intimidate her into helping us. So this is the way
What do you do?
that you... Wait, this is the way you impress the executioners, actually. That's right. It has nothing to do with the arena. It's just this. Well, it has something to do with the arena, but not as much as I thought.
Oh no, this is the Inquisitors.
Oh, it's still the Inquisitors still.
Executioners still wants to do the arena.
Okay, cool.
The Inquisitors want us to make Judge Fang resign somehow. And we can do that by... I suppose we can give him turtle eggs, which is some kind of an insult. I'm not exactly sure. And yeah, otherwise we can blackmail or force the girl earlier to steal his ring, which apparently having your ring stolen is really shameful. Maybe it's some kind of a seal. And he resigns.
Yep. Okay, and then the executioners want you to reach a certain point in the arena to kind of prove that you're strong. But we have to do the entire arena, because there's a lot of quests tied to it. So we're just going to keep talking to the fight promoter, and he's going to keep giving us fights. And they're not super exciting yet. This is the bronze division.
Skills against one master.
I assume it works its way up to like gold or platinum or something like that.
It goes bronze, silver, gold, and I think that's the end. Okay. But then the kind of like the quest surrounding the arena kind of takes over, and you end up getting like thrown some curveballs. It's a lot of fights actually. It's like 14 or something. You know, they're really quick though. Like they're pretty quick for the most part. This one is particularly silly.
A good portion of the time spent here is just the back and forths and those camera panning in and stuff like that.
So this one, you just have to beat up the statue, and we've tested a few different styles, and none of them are faster. You really just have to mash. It's so silly.
Oh, this is brutal.
Yeah. That's the least fun one, probably. Alright.
A chance to leave the qualifying division.
Oh wait, this is the qualifying division. Then there's the bronze division, then the silver, then the gold, or something like that. Helpless Han. Helpless Han. He was helpless to my blade. Alright. Cool. So the Black Whirlwind, who is your party member, the big dude with the axes, he used to be an arena fighter, so he kind of gets involved in the story here.
The flesh of man.
Gotta kill these cannibals after we help them in the forest. Ooh, nice double kill. Alright. Alright, just keep doing more fights. After the Toad Demon, I have to go do some dialogue and stuff. Oh, this one is really something.
The Pit of Pain.
It's a full auto-scroller, and I have failed it before. It's kind of hard to fail. Is it
like the same every time?
Probably not, actually.
Might be different.
It just shoots shoots these fire. The blue ones will freeze you, which can lead to like very bad things. The red ones hitting you don't matter as much. They just do damage. And as long as you don't die, you just have to outlast the timer. So, but it gets chaotic.
Really riled up.
Yeah. I could turn on focus mode, but it slows down the timer, so you don't really want to if you don't have to. Once again, really you just don't want to get frozen. Cool. And you can't go in the middle because of the spikes.
Nicely done.
Thank you, thank you, thank you. Yeah, dying there is a big bummer. Alright, so this is the Toad Demon. So this is the operator of the arena, Kylon. And he's like, you're actually gonna fight this demon.
Have your silver handy to place your way.
The same kind of demon we've been fighting the whole game.
Yeah, nothing special. They don't know. They don't know about us.
They don't even know, dude.
They don't. We killed like 200 people on the way here to like 100 demons. Alright, so now that that's over, I have to go do some more like quest related stuff. Anyone wants to talk about, go speak to him now. Lucky Joe. Lucky Joe's over here. It's a 1.
This is sweet poison.
5 ones and then 4.
The toxic in arts.
2, 3, 4, 5. Let's do it. So they're offering to poison your next opponent because they basically don't like her. I can't even remember why. I think it's as shallow as that.
I guess it's just classic fixing the fights and getting rid of her.
Yeah. Oh yeah, true. There's always gambling related to these. But she literally has like no health. Damn. Alright. And then we just keep doing fights. So we go up to the elephant demon, and then we have to do more. Oh, so it's just immediate. Okay, so after this, there's more kind of other stuff we have to do. Look at those.
This is a cool demon.
Yeah, he's got 2 tusks. Or not tusks, sorry, 2 what are they called? Oh,
it's trunk.
Trunks. Trunk, thank you. 2 trunks. Elephant demon. Now I gotta go meet the serpent, Kylon the serpent. That's over here. The guard's like, go in. And we're like, alright, we'll go in. Alone. Just mash this part.
You see? What is that noise?
Then your friend, the Black Whirlwind, barges in. And then he's like, come down to the creature pins and talk to me. After he barges in.
Look, you can't trust Kylon. I know he was probably offering you the world, or maybe all the wine in it if he were really crafty, but...
You didn't honestly think you were going
and then Lucky Cho, who is like the serpent's right-hand man, he comes down here to try to kill you both. Because, you know, we just disrespected him.
Nothing important to say, you lummox. You've embarrassed Kylon the serpent, and I'm going to make sure you never get a chance to repeat your performance.
I've been waiting for this. Time to cut off the serpent's tail!
Alright. Gotta level up. I don't want to level up Horse Demon now. Cost reduction, damage increase. Cool. And actually, we're gonna wanna styles, not that. We're gonna wanna go ahead and map it. 5 inch. I'm gonna go ahead and get a quick save because you actually don't get any auto saves for like the entirety of the arena, and it can go very bad. Alright, so after this, I think we just go... Okay, wait, Elephant Demon. We do 2 more fights, and then we have to talk to more people. You get this little cutscene. This one's pretty fun.
We found him.
Cannibals, get them. Oh no.
Flashing blades and deadly grace.
Alright. Still using the sword a lot here. We don't use the horse demon until later, but it comes in handy later for sure. The good thing about these arena fights is that you can kind of just spam focus as much as you want because you get healed after every fight, so that's pretty nice. Don't have to worry about your resources as much.
The Imperial Army honors us with a most unique triumph.
God, our sword is so strong.
I was going to ask you, Range, maybe you could remind or tell some of the viewers that just joined us what your build is and the kind of weapon you're using and things like that.
We're using this sword called, well, now it's the Demon Sword. It was originally the Fortune's favorite, so, sorry, 1 second. It's so good. It's just good. It's overpowered, and you get it at the very beginning of the game, and if you fully level it, it can basically carry you through the whole game. But we do make use of White Demon to kill Ghost, and we do make use of Horse Demon to kill a lot of bosses later, because Horse Demon can't be blocked against, basically, or the power attack has a lot of range, and the power attack can't be blocked against, so you can use it to just, completely destroy some fights later. And it does a ton of damage, so. But our build, we start with a lot of focus because the sword that we use, gotta go down here. The sword that we use uses focus, all right, and it's really strong. So we stack focus in the beginning, but because we're doing all the quests and we get just so many level ups, we can just auto level every level except for character creation, and we're plenty strong, plenty good to go. So there's not too much of the leveling plan here that even matters that much, which is, honestly really convenient because the run is long. Yeah. Yeah. Really nice.
You hanging in there, Range?
Oh yeah, I'm hanging in there.
Cool.
Thirsty, you hanging in there?
Yeah, all good.
Right.
Iron Soldier has faced all comers, but how will the Silver Champion?
Cool. So we're near the end of the arena, actually. This is the Silver Division Champion. I think this is actually the point you need to get to satisfy the Executioners. Alright. But we're going to keep going.
So
I wonder how long this would really take, going to the arena. It's like back-to-back fights. Like, he's got to be getting tired.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, right. You'd have to sleep a lot and stuff. Okay, so we just got the Executioner's approval. Alright. So now we got to fight the Phoenix style. Which basically this person, I think they're like an assassin or something. When you kill them the first time, they split into 6 different people. So once again, sword doing work. Really not a hard fight. There are some hard fights in this game. I mean, they're not that hard, but there's some at the end of the game in like the later chapters. But we're playing on easy, and we, you know, obviously we're speedrunning. We want to do a build that, you know, wrecks face. So yeah, we don't have to struggle too.
That's one way to put it.
Nice. Okay. Almost done with the whole arena. Alright, so we're facing the Ravager at the top of the gold division. The Ravager is basically like a zombie creation guy. Oh, when I bound Horse Demon, I should have bound the Storm Dragon style as well, because that's gonna... Oh, sorry, it's after this, so I can still do it after this. Okay, actually, I'll just do it. Forgot about these guys. Ravager's after these guys.
There's actually another
Imperial
fight
engagement.
after this.
Yeah. You're right.
Several waves, everyone you fought.
Yeah, so there's after this you have to do the Imperial engagement, which is basically it's not everyone. It's like 8 waves of the people you've already fought, and it's kind of just an auto scroller. Cool. So we're about to do that. No biggie.
The Imperial engagement begins! An ogre begins the onslaught!
So you don't see any of this in any %. That's for sure.
Now, do you run any % as well, Range?
I do. I have run it. It's been a while now. Definitely, like, I did it, and then I got sidetracked by routing this and then running this a bit. And then I got sidetracked by, you know, KOTOR, speedrunning, and just other things in general. So it's nice to get back to Jade Empire, and I'm definitely tempted to go do some any % after doing this, because this definitely primes you for doing any %. You know, there's a lot of combat, a lot of dialogue mashing, you get a lot of practice, and you do all the fight skips, basically, that you do in 80% in this, so could definitely go improve my time.
Do you think when you stream again, you'll be doing more Jade Empire any %, or you might work on something else?
So I've been deep in the KOTOR any % unrestricted grind. Right now my time is 18 minutes 3 seconds, and I'm trying to get a sub 18. And so I really probably don't want to get too sidetracked from that, because once you get sidetracked, it's kind of hard to get back in the flow of things. So I'd like to achieve that first. Yeah, me and Chaos Drifter, another KOTOR runner, we were exchanging the record in that category, and we both went sub 18, so that's the goal.
Fun.
Yeah, it's super fun. Super healthy competition.
Yeah, you got this.
Thank you. Yeah, that category has so many glitches. It's a good time, though. And KOTOR in general has a lot of great categories, and honestly, like, it's crazy how fast it's been moving since 2019. Like, you know, you take any time off and every category gets a reroute, and now, like, basically all of my runs except for any % are out of date, so I have a lot of stuff I could do in that.
Oh yeah, you're gonna go through like your your, I guess, I can't think of the word here, but
the gauntlet of KOTOR speedruns.
I'm thinking like, yes, all the games, all the games.
Yeah, and like KOTOR 2, I haven't run in a while as well, and I've also run that game a lot, so I might go back to that. And then I also ran Oblivion for a bit, and I would like to learn the All Quest category in that, or the All Guilds category in that. So those are the things that I'm interested in speedrunning in the future.
Cool. Yeah. Well, then I'll say to you in chat, if you are enjoying the run, make sure you follow Range and Thirsty here on Twitch. It'll be fun to see that, Range.
Thank you. Yeah, I do stream all my speedruns. You know, I don't really stream any other video games that I play, and I do play some others, but speedrunning just felt really natural to stream. It's like, so it was a good time to be streaming it the last few years.
Now, was KOTOR the game that got you into speedrunning in the first place?
So technically Majora's Mask was, which is the game I just loved watching, and I learned the glitchless category, and it was really fun. But while I was running and learning Majora's Mask, I learned KOTOR on the side. And then as soon as I did a single KOTOR run, I was like, whoa, this is really fun, and I'm addicted. And then I like literally spent like 2 years straight just learning like every category. So
that's awesome.
Yeah, it was super fun. Okay, I'm gonna bind this style real fast. Remap 6. Down here, Storm Dragon. Okay, I need that. Alright, now we're gonna fight the Ravager. Yeah, KOTOR speedrunning, super fun. Can't recommend enough. I love the community so much. I love the Jade Empire community too. It's just a lot smaller. And yeah.
I wonder if some of the runners like overlap.
They do. Sheet Metal, who I've mentioned, he's run KOTOR. He used to be a world record contender back in the day. He's been out of the game for a little bit, but he runs this game and he runs that game. And I run this game and I run that game. Strife the Historian, who is a glitch hunter, and for basically all BioWare games, he has found glitches and skips in both of the games, as well as Mass Effect. So
nice.
Yep.
Yeah,
so there's definitely some overlap.
Strife too.
Yeah, shout out to Strife.
He wasn't able to be with us tonight, but we wish him well.
Yeah, Strife was supposed to commentate, but he got sick last second. Shout out Strife. He's probably sleeping right now. Get some rest.
It's late, yeah.
Yeah, Thirsty is actually here commentating with me, and Thirsty is where are you from, Thirsty, again?
Well, I'm in Germany, so it's 5:40 a.m. here.
Yeah, so Thirsty is the real champ, helping out with the commentary at 5:40 a.m.
Yeah. Thirsty, are you gonna go to bed right after this?
I may not actually. There's some things I've been looking into in terms of understanding how certain mechanics work in the game by reverse engineering. Just been kind of pulling all-nighters anyway in anticipation of this event. So
nice.
That's awesome, Thirsty. That's so cool.
Yep. Thirsty has put a lot of work in this. I knew you stayed up pretty late, Thirsty. So I'm glad you could join me. Thank you very much.
Of course.
Alright, so this is the final boss of the arena, the Serpent. And he's a toughie. He's got a lot of health and he summons horse demons, but that'll do it.
Very nice.
Thank you. Alright. So we're wrapping up this. Well, we gotta talk to a few more people. Alright, so we finished the Iron Palm quest there, where we had to collect the 3 separate, and we just turned in the gambling quest to Doshan. And now we can leave. Captain Sin. Wait, where am I going? Okay, I'm going this way. And when you leave the arena, it actually teleports you back to your camp automatically, which doesn't really help that much, but it doesn't hurt either. It's kind of whatever.
Like a little bit of fast travel.
Yeah, it's a little bit. Because we have to meet this guy. And then it does kind of help in the sense that we need to turn in one more bounty to Captain Sin again, and this is closer to Captain Sin than if we just had to run here. So that's good. Alright. So we smash this. There's a little infighting with your party members. So Sagacious Zoo, the guy walking away right now, he used to be a Lotus Assassin. So naturally some of the party is skeptical of him, etc, etc. Alright, another level up. Go to the fortress now. We're gonna go ahead and level up Horse Demon even more. And we gotta go talk to Captain Sin. And I need to talk to Jin Lin, who is another quest that I haven't talked to yet. Alright, cool.
If you think you've seen this person, you must report to the authorities at once.
Here's the other quest, Jin Lin. Basically, this guy's like making her go to the necropolis, and what's the dialogue here? 1, 2, 1, 2.
Yeah, to retrieve some kind of artifact. I guess it's probably a slaver or the mother has a debt or something like that.
Yep. And we have to do one more quest in this area. This is a really silly quest. It's fun to do casually because you have a lot of options. But here we can just mash every dialogue and it completes the quest. But you get to fill in for a play, and you can kind of decide how the play goes. And you know the government's always watching, so you can make it like a pro-government thing or like an anti-government thing. And you know, any option you choose completes the quest. So we just mash 1. Alright. But, you know, if you do this casually, you can kind of like think about what you actually want to say and have a good time with it.
And I suppose you'd recommend we play it casually before we attempt a speedrun.
This game is worth playing casually, for sure. Very fun. It's definitely underlooked.
Yeah.
Underlooked Bioware game, absolutely.
We lost some weight.
That being said, speedrun is easy to learn, so definitely low barrier to entry. You can get really good at combat, and you know, but it has a low barrier to entry, which is nice. So
now, are there any guides out there for the beginners?
So there is an all quest guide that I wrote, and I think it's posted on speedrun.com. I can't remember. I also made an 80% guide when I learned the category, but I don't remember if I posted it. I don't really know about the state of the 80% right now.
Okay, well, we can look it up on the speedrun.com.
Yeah, I think there should be one.
Yeah, the main source of information, I suppose, is the Discord, which is also linked on.
Yeah, we have a Discord, and it's not even a full speedrun Discord. It's kind of just a Jade Empire Discord in general. It's like also for just fans and hackers or like modders or whatever. So yeah, if Thirsty, you want to get a link to that or something and post it, definitely.
Sure.
That could be good, and don't post it. You get the GDQ people to post it.
Yeah, you can just post it in our Discord, and I can relay.
Yeah, that'd be good. It's really welcoming community, and a lot of people there that know a lot about the game, especially like such a niche game as this. Even the people who don't speedrun in that Discord know like so much about this game. They know way more than I do. All I know is the routes.
Well, I think someone in chat was saying that the game casually takes like 40 to 60 hours to complete, so there's a lot in there.
Yeah, especially if you take your time talking to everyone and your followers and everything. We just mashed through everything, so that's just the bulk of the time gone.
Yeah, there's really good voice acting and, you know, good side quests with good dialogue options, and you can actually like take your time and think about things. But
anything is better than waiting around in the camp.
You know, it's not the biggest game actually when it comes down to it. Like, it's a lot smaller than KOTOR, and but definitely, yeah, you could spend 20 hours, I would say. And actually, there's a lot of replayability with the different combat styles and stuff that you can get, so. And you can do like New Game Plus as well, and you can like load your game with all of your style attributes leveled up and stuff. But there's definitely, and you can unlock an even harder difficulty by beating it on the hardest difficulty. So there's definitely some replayability to this game.
Nice, good to know.
Yeah. All right, so we're helping Jinlin. We gotta fight our way out now. All right. You can also skip some of these fights, but once again, you have to quick save, quick load, and it really just ends up not even being worth it because there's not that many enemies. You resist me? Oh wait, that's right. That's a ghost. Okay, I didn't mean to switch targets that bad, but it's all good. He's trying to sword the ghost, but you can't use weapons on ghosts. You have to use your fist.
Strangely, your followers can.
Yeah, that's true. But they do no damage. Okay, so we just finished Jin Lin's quest. We remember that guy who was trying to get a liver for his daughter? Well, we're gonna go take care of that now. That's in here initially.
They tried to take from me, and they died. I feasted on their souls. Such is the evil I was in life, and am again in
So this evil guy, we tell him that he can redeem himself by giving us his perfectly preserved liver. So we're gonna do that. And you can just smash it, actually. And then we gotta take the liver to Mad Winze.
So it actually was perfectly preserved, huh?
Yeah. And I gotta go visit Gravekeeper Shen. I actually should have done that when I first entered the Necropolis, but you know, it's not a big deal. A little bit of backtracking, but nothing crazy. I gotta go turn in the Tanner's Fong. Alright, so he gives his daughter the liver. I really like this guy's voice. You don't hear it that much. You hear it in the first cutscene mostly, but yeah, he's got a good voice. It's over the top in all the right ways. Alright, so I gotta go backtrack a little bit. And like, yeah, man, this fight in this arena is so annoying. You get to kill these guys so often. Get me out of here. Alright, gotta go visit Gravekeeper Shen. Probably gotta kill these ghosts too. Nope, they didn't spawn, that's nice. Alright, so we're headed to, after this, we're headed to the Lotus Assassin's Fortress, because we got all the kudos we need to enter. That's this way. If we get a fight here, yeah. Alright. Now we head north. Where we haven't been yet. This is going to take us to the Lotus Assassin base. Alright. Sakesha Zoo is being sketchy. It's because he's an ex-Lotus Assassin and we're going into the Lotus Assassin base, so...
Which he discourages us from. I suppose he knows the true evil that they are. Doesn't think we can handle it.
Yeah. So he like kind of lurks on us the whole time. And honestly, like, basically every, like 95% of the rest of the run is the same as any percent. There's a little bit more in this section, and there's like one thing in chapter 5, but it's like very much just any percent now. This chapter 2 and 3 are the big open parts where you have a lot of options and there's a lot of side quests.
That's kind of cool that we get to see like kind of both aspects of the run.
Yeah, they share a lot in common. But chapter 2 and 3 are like, you know, we're in chapter 3 still. There are 7 chapters, and we're 2/3 of the way done with the run, you know, so.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, chapter 2 and 3 are such a hefty portion of the run.
That's a good way to put it.
Yep, we're still in chapter 3. It's so long. But that arena is super long. We're doing wiggle rolling again. Method where you can like combine focus running with rolling and like preserve the momentum of rolling.
If your work does not improve, I will have to stop taking credit for it.
So Master Gang's on the right. I can't remember the other guys. I think it starts with an S, but he's like the head honcho.
Shin, I think.
Yeah, Master Shin or Inquisitor Shin. Master Gang wants us to help him kill Inquisitor Shin, so that's kind of the goal for now. But really, we're trying to blow the whole operation up from the inside. They like to torture people here. It's not a good time. Oh, I gotta talk to Gang real quick. Oh no, you already gave me the
Go
quest.
spill your new blood on those ghosts while I get some real assassins in here.
Gotta go kill these ghosts. He literally, the first task he gives us is prove your worth by killing these ghosts. He really does not know about us. We kill ghosts. We do this. Okay, please. Stop blocking and running away. Alright.
You live.
Alright, so he told us our second task is to kill Xing. So we gotta go back to where we came from. Sagacious Zoo's about to pop up again. And we just mash it. Soul extractor room. We gotta go down to, oh wait, that's the wrong way. Or, yeah, that's the wrong way. Wait, no, that's the right way. Sorry. Everything looks the same. There we go. We gotta go to this elevator. So when you choose to go to different levels, I'll show you what happens. So we're gonna go to the abandoned deep level. This happens. But if you quick save and quick load while this happens, you skip the whole process of actually going up and down the elevator. And even though the saves and loads in this game are really long and we don't use a load remover, it still saves time. You know, right now my game is being a little weird. Okay, there we go. So there's a big bad ghost down here and we gotta kill him.
The deep tomb.
I love how he's looking around like, where'd he go?
There he is. Got the same model as Strangler Jizu from Chapter 2.
Interesting.
Yeah, they use a lot of the same models. Please stop rolling away from me. Another cutscene. Gotta mash that, and then I gotta loot this coffin. So we're like sabotaging some of the stuff right now, and then the Lotus Assassin who operates the elevator is gonna be like, "What are you doing?" And then we kill him.
You stop that right now.
Fallen Spirit Shard. So once again, we can quick save, quick load to skip the elevator sequence.
Which really probably is a hidden load screen anyway.
A hidden what?
Hidden loading screen.
Oh yeah. True, it basically is. Yeah. Oh yeah. You can talk about that.
Well, there actually isn't all too much to say, but it's just a standard technique in games where sometimes you go through a tunnel or whatever, and secretly the game is just loading the other assets.
Mm-hmm. Okay, so we did that part for them. Now these guys, this is like the people who greeted us at the very beginning. We had to fight one of them. Now they're like, all right, we're back. You embarrassed us. We're going to fight you all. Or we're going to fight you with all of us. So we're just gonna, you know, do what we do best. It's funny to me that this game is rated M. I don't know, like, because it's not that wild. Like, there's like this bloody, kind of cheesy, bloody gore, but
It's also possible that maybe at the time it made sense, you know?
Yeah, I just feel like it could be teen rated.
Mm,
I mean,
yeah.
there are like, you know, there's like some suggestive content, and then there's like slavery and, you know, other adultish themes or whatever, but it's still kind of like cheesy gore, and like, you know, the whole thing has like a comical overtone, so. But no, that makes sense. Alright. So, he wants us to stage Shin's death as an accident, so that's kind of what we're setting up here, but it'll take a second. First, we just have to like check this room out. Go talk to this guy. Okay, and then we go back to Master Gang. And we're like, this is how we should do it. And he's like, good. Alright. We need to go clear out the upper chamber. So we're gonna have to convince everyone in the upper chamber to leave. Which means killing like half of them.
I was gonna be like, what are you gonna do? Run in there and be like, there's a fire, get out. But no, we're just gonna, you know, end their lives.
Funnily enough, you can say there's something wrong with one of the machines.
Yeah, it kind of does work for some of them. There's like a merchant here, and he just leaves. So we just convince him to leave, and he doesn't want to kill us. This person's showing you their new power, but then it goes backwards, and that's kind of just how it goes, I guess. Alright, and then he's like, help me kill them, and we're like, okay. Alright. So that's everyone cleared, but before we go back down and deal with it, we need to deal with... There's a slave shipment that's headed to the Lotus Assassin Fortress. And it's outside, and we need to intercept it. So we are gonna go do that. And it's funny because the way we deal with this is we convince the slave handlers that the slaves are not good enough, so they should just kill them all. It's honestly kind of stupid, but... So yeah, they kill all the slaves, and yeah. We go back in. Very silly.
By this point, we are actually so evil that we stand still. Our shadow has some kind of tentacles going on.
Whoa, I actually did not know that. Maybe we can check that
now
out
I want
in a
to
little
see
bit.
it.
Yeah.
We're like, we gotta see it now.
There might not be too much of shadows down here. So this game, yeah, basically some of the load screens kind of bug out and like the game stops responding for a second, but it always works if you just wait. But nobody can tell except for me.
Oh, well, you've spent a lot of time in this game, so yeah, you'd know.
Yeah. Alright, so we gotta go talk to Master Gang, and then we gotta come back up here. And that's where we'll actually kill Shin. So we talk to him, go back up here. And this fight will trigger, or should have. I did it wrong. Oh, that's right. I have to go talk to. Blah, 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 blah. I have to go talk to.
Yeah, there's that golem maker.
Yep, that's alright. Gotta go talk to this guy again, and then I gotta go up there. Cool. So he leaves without too much of a fuss, and now everything is set to dispose of the master. I think I don't have to talk to King there again. Hopefully. Alright, yeah. Cutscene trigger this time.
What is going on here? Where are my slaves? The golems require spirit shards.
Oh. Actually, I clicked next target. And now I'm being cycloned and poisoned. Stop blocking. Alright, now we can kill Master Shang. But he's gonna resurrect these golems as well, so we have to kill them. Let's finish him off. These guys go down easy. We gotta level up. So now we take his body and we put it in the golem press machine. And since there are no witnesses, it's honestly, yeah, it's an elaborate ruse. But we pretend that he got squished to death on accident, because it's happened before, apparently. So this allows Master Gang to take control. Unfortunately for Master Gang, we have other plans.
I don't want to share his tragic fate. We should honor our fallen comrade.
Alright.
Finally, you can operate the press or the crane and drop a golem on him to kill him too. Entirely optional, and you'd, I guess, not really think so.
You can? I didn't even know that.
Yeah.
Right,
we're learning so much today.
I know, right? Alright. Do more horse demon damage increase. Cool. Do that for now. So you're about to see some horse demon in a little bit for the first time.
We're ready.
Yes. Alright. So we corrupted all the Jade Golems.
Insert the spirit shard.
And we have like
Let
a corrupt
legion of
spirit
immortals
shard.
Give glory to our masters.
So when they do this, everything's actually going to go wrong.
What is the meaning of this? Who has corrupted this Jade Golem? It is linked
So she's one of the head
to warriors
honchos,
that
and
now run mad. The foundation will
we're about
crumble.
to have a pretty big fight here.
You wait.
We're so out of place looking. It's kind of funny.
You are the
Like,
one. You
we're just
carry the
too
other
clean.
pieces of the amulet.
Why didn't we get an outfit?
Not enough in the budget.
Okay. Gotta kill these. They can heal. Alright. And now we're gonna go
We
kill
have to find Gia and kill her before.
Gia. Time for Horse Demon.
You are strong, but you do not know real power.
The evilness has
Our
corrupted her
strength lies
skin.
in preparation. We have
She's
warriors
basically a
across
Sith.
the Empire
Pretty
and
much,
other
yeah.
Jade golems that are not corrupted.
This definitely has a Korriban, KOTOR 1 Korriban when you infiltrate the Sith Academy. Very similar.
Will be here soon. You will be my gift.
But she has a little bit more swagger.
That's true.
Precious amulet.
She's got a lot of
Live or
swagger.
die,
Yeah, she's
the
like a
will
pretty
of the
compelling
Emperor
villain.
be done.
Alright, it's Horse Demon time. There's such a long animation for it, but His normals are so stubby. But it does a ton of damage, so we definitely like that. And now we just need to get out of here. Got a Viper. But there's gonna be Lotus Assassins everywhere, so we're gonna have to kill them. Alright. Mop up these students, keep making our way up to the exit. Stop blocking. Alright. I think that's it for the fights. Cool. So, we still have to make our way out of the necropolis, and there's even more fights, so we're gonna deal with that.
This masked figure is actually voiced by male Commander Shepard's voice actor.
You should have died beside your master, preventing the escape of whoever did this.
Yeah, I can hear it. It's so silly.
Destroy them to be sure.
I'm Commander Shepard, and this is my favorite speedrun on the Citadel. Alright. You know, sword doing work still. Super strong. Also some mummies and ghosts. Why do they start blocking as I'm hitting them? Alright. All attacks unblockable. Let's go. There's gonna be some mummies here and a ghost. Okay. Alright. Mop them up like usual. Get out of here. So we're about to be on chapter 4. And now the chapters get a lot shorter. A lot more main storyline driven as well.
Yeah, in fact, this is gonna directly teleport us to the camp.
Yep, and that's very convenient. So when we leave the necropolis, they just let you go to the camp. And then we can use the flyer to fly to the Imperial Palace. And we're gonna evade another mini game. And now we're at the palace.
There's more.
Yeah, more evading. More or less. More or less.
Wait, someone is coming. It seems this entrance is no longer as disused as I believed.
So yeah, once again, Silk Fox is the Emperor's daughter. We're trying to rescue our master who was captured by the Emperor. So we're finally here.
The palace is...
Alright, definitely gotta fight a lot of guards here. And I need to switch to Geisha's Zoo back into my party so I get the bonus for the weapons.
Oh, he's unavailable, right? Since he left.
Is he available here too?
Yeah.
Is he available for the rest of the run?
Technically not, but like 99%.
Oh, okay.
Makes a little
Who
cameo.
do I want to use then? Maybe Sky on support? Recovers focus?
I think for the most part it's not gonna matter so much.
Yeah, it doesn't really matter. They really don't help that much. Except for Zoo. Alright. On the elevator.
Movies, which are pre-rendered cutscenes, aren't active in the speedrun, but if we had them on, and there's some really cool cutscenes, we would have seen Zoo crumbling under, is inside the fortress as it's being destroyed. Guess he didn't make it.
Try not to damage anything.
This part's kind of annoying because it like targets them and then it makes it really awkward to move around the corner. It's all good. Storming the palace. Alright. Continue on our way. Is there another enemy? Oh no, it just required me. I had to get out of focus mode, that's what. Alright, so lots of fights again coming up.
And these three are all the potential love interests of the game, I guess. If we had pursued any of those things, they would have said some.
Yeah, so there's no in KOTOR, right? There are quests for the characters. In this game, you can do stuff like you can romance them, but there's no quest attached to them. So
yeah,
we mostly
you get more backstory and stuff like that.
They are unimportant.
No!
Wow, pacha.
You disgrace the Empire!
So this is God Emperor's son, as he just introduced himself. He's kind of a ghost, but not really.
He's like somewhere on the far plane.
Yeah, he's trying to be immortal, classic motivation for a bad guy.
But I would not allow it. I assaulted the underworld.
Gotta listen to this dialogue.
Water dragon, and neither the treachery of my siblings nor my failing body could stop me. I am no longer a slave to time's decay. My actions have brought the Empire great strength, and its Emperor endless power. Who among you would dare challenge my right to rule?
Me. Alright. So before we can fight him, we have to fight waves of enemies again. And then our level up.
Yeah, the decapitation is pretty frequent now.
Yeah. True. We don't even need any more level ups, really. Like, basically all of the skills that we use, all of the styles, the fighting styles, are like strong enough at this point. But I can dump more into Horse Demon. So I guess we still need it barely. But like, sheesh, our sword is juiced up. Alright. And that's the first section. Guess I will do a little level up. the second level. What a cool move that guy just did. Bow.
Nice moves.
We don't really use it, but there's these magical styles, you know, and there's fire, ice, earth, and air. And in the original game, really in like this one too, you can only get 3 of them because you have to choose between Tempest and Stone Immortal. This is that old Master's quest where you need to be either really good or really bad. So growing up with Avatar: The Last Airbender, I felt pretty bummed I could never get all 4 in one playthrough.
Oh man, I bet.
He's immune to White Demon?
He's immune to the style, the kind of style he has equipped. So since he's martial now.
Oh, so I just need to use Horse Demon again. Okay. Don't know why I thought I needed to do that. That's all good. Alright, so we took care of God Emperor's son. Scoff. Wasn't so great, was he? And here's Master Lee. We rescued Master Lee. Yay! It's the end of the game. Everyone's gonna live happily forever after.
Right?
Wait, there's 7
Right?
chapters, and this is chapter 4. Master Lee, the brilliant strategist. And we're just sitting there. We look so goofy.
You have made me proud. Everything has gone as... I can see that, my student. Your abilities have grown immensely, but it also does my heart good to see that you have remembered the basics of what I taught. Even the flaws.
What? So yeah, Master Lee just killed us.
The betrayal.
Yeah.
Oh shit.
Yeah. Luckily there's like ghosts and stuff in this game, so you know, we still have a chance.
Yes.
We gotta enter the spirit plane now. And there's a, once I can control, there's a upgrade of our sword that we can loot from a corpse. So I'm gonna run and go get that real quick.
Life can be regained.
As if the sword wasn't strong enough
I will
already.
guide you through madness to the light. Follow the pillar of light.
Chapter 5. The demon sword. So yeah, little ghosts are just gonna spawn and slow us down. We just have to kill them.
Your master betrayed you, as he
So you're kind of in like a limbo situation right now?
Exactly.
Okay.
Yeah, there's like still a chance for you to, the water spirit is trying to like help us return to our body.
Oh, okay, so we'll see her again soon.
Yep, she's talking to us right now. And yeah, she's pretty important for the rest of this run.
He trained you to fight a tyrant.
So many ghosts. Please stop blocking. Thank you.
My strength will be victorious.
The dragon amulet is in his hands, reassembled. He will consume my power.
So if you click Chi Strike, it adds damage to all of your attacks, but every time you enter and exit combat, you have to press it again. So it's kind of easy to forget to do it sometimes. So like after this, I'll have to do it in the next combat. The next one.
Your master claims
Spirit planes. God, there's so many fights. Alright.
You have done.
Okay. The water spirit, water dragon. Alright. So there is one side quest in this section. And it's up in a little bit. But it's the only side quest left in the game. Everything else is part of the main quest, and you'll see it all in any percent as well. And the side quest is really just like going and killing one extra thing and looting a gem. Here's the monk. This is going to be our companion in the spirit world.
I sense the mark of the water dragon upon you. You have returned.
So the true backstory of the character is that you were part of these monks. You were a child born to them, but the Master Li came with the rest of the empire and like killed all the monks. But you survived.
Oh,
and he like purposely keeps you alive. Yeah.
That's pretty messed up.
Yeah, it is. All part of his plan. So we gotta go down to this little water fountain here, and we're gonna use Horse Demon to mess up Ghost.
You'd think, at least as a ghost, you could use a weapon on them, but you still can't.
Just goes right through them, I guess.
True. Alright. Cool.
White demon.
Alright. Gotta activate this. We got another level up. We're definitely gonna mostly be using Horse Demon for the rest of the run, so dumping everything we got into that. We'll still use swords on like the few humans that we have to fight, but we're mostly
But the
not.
Horse Demon is the OP option.
Pretty much this late in the run.
Yeah, on one hand, it's a lot of damage, but it's also the fact that it's ranged that saves some time later.
Mm-hmm. Alright, so this is where the extra quest is, but before we do that we have to go right and deal with this creature that we're about to see. Roar! Alright, little autosave. Immolated, no. Oh, why do you block? Why do you block? Okay. Alright. Now we fight the Raging Bull, or whatever this thing is.
Oh my goodness, here we go.
Yeah. But it's much like the rest of the fights. Oh, I'm out of... Ooh, I don't
Can
like
use Horse
that.
Demon.
Oh yeah, you're right. Rah!
So actually here, since the fight begins quite a bit far away from him, could have... Or, you know,
yeah, you're
usually we use Horse Demon and its fireball attack.
Nice. Yeah, so in my D-Rust for this category, I actually didn't make it this far. So I got.
Oh well then.
I got
This should be
30.
fun.
I got thirsty. I mean, it's pretty easy. It's pretty linear. But I got thirsty here for the the tips for the. I got this glitch again. Gotta save and load. It's actually like pretty much just linear at this point, so. Alright. I need to use this, yes. Oh, I think I can take these stairs actually. Which I didn't do in my PB because I didn't know about it. But it takes me to where I need to go also. You would stop blocking right when I heavy attack you. Foul. Foul. Cool, so this is the last side quest of the entire run, and I'm pretty sure this run is valid, which is very nice.
What would cause it to be invalid?
Just like messing up something earlier, doing a dialogue wrong, or just not completing all the quests, you know?
Right, right.
Just normal stuff that can happen. But it's mostly chapter 2 and 3 that you need to worry about, so.
Where do you think is like the most reset heavy part of the run for you?
Probably like the first big fight skip at the quarry, which we got second try.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Yeah. But honestly, like, there's not any huge reset points. It's really just going to be how good is your combat. And like, that will lose enough time over time where you might want to reset because you know that you can no longer PB.
It probably just takes like time and, you know, some finesse to get all the movement correct. So
that too.
You're doing great, Range.
Thank you, thank you. Yeah, honestly, I do think this category, if like Thirsty grinded it, could go like way down. Like the world record PV, my PV is a 3:06, 3 hours and 6 minutes, and I'm thinking it could get like 15 minutes better. Maybe 10 minutes, I don't know.
Strictly speaking, I guess since I play on Xbox, it's not like we could properly compete.
Yeah, we'd have different leaderboards because it's just way different. But maybe you should just play on PC.
You cannot join this battle.
Is it like a controller thing? Like you just feel more comfortable with that Xbox controller?
Well, you can actually use a controller on the PC version too, but there's some nuances that are a bit different. Mainly the way you move. Here it's like WASD kind of movement. You either strafe to the left or right or forward or backwards, or I guess diagonal, but on console you, like in any RPG, you walk in any direction you move the stick to, and I guess I just much prefer that.
Yeah,
I can see that being difficult. Yeah.
Alright, so we gotta kill the aspects of sorrow. Wow. Alright. We ran out of chi, but that's alright. And we're about to be done with chapter 5. So we are getting resurrected back to life. Very nice. Alright. We're alive. Well, there's much to be done.
Oh my goodness, you're back.
So when we try to leave, this thing will spawn some demons, but you want to ignore the demons actually, and you want to just attack the crystal thing, the shard, and then they'll dissipate. Wow, they just pushed me so far back. Okay. There we go. Cool. Oh, I'm going the wrong way. It is this way. Some soldier ghost that we gotta deal with. I think we one-shot all of them. Alright.
Yeah, it looks like it.
Yeah. It's crazy how weak they are this late in the game. But
you're just too strong.
Yeah, that's true. We are really strong. We did every single quest. We got all of the XP basically. I mean, you know, obviously there's more enemies and stuff, but
we got those all quest gains, brah.
Yeah. Yeah, this chapter is mostly centered around your party members actually. So in a second, we're gonna have to be doing a ton of stuff with your party. Wait, oh, they're back over here, right?
No, that was the right way.
Oh, I was going the right way, okay. Thank you.
Now, are you only able to have like one follower out at a time, or
Yep.
everybody can come together? Okay.
Just one. Point. So, you know, lots of exposition, lots of cutscenes. We're gonna relive the moment our village got razed. And we're gonna, yeah. You horse demon these people too? A little bit.
I guess you can actually use the sword.
Oh, you can sword? What? These aren't ghosts.
It was.
No, they are.
Sorry.
Now they are. True.
Sky left a few hours.
Oh no, it's a limping sky.
Well, that's
Alright. So this is a big auto-scroller section that we all wish we could skip, but you'll see in a second. I gotta get down here first. I don't have focus either, or I have like the smallest amount of focus. So the Empire is coming to like fight us, basically.
Oh, it looks like a completely different game now.
Yeah. And we do need to protect the mechanic guy, but he's all the way back there, and we should be fine. So you just have to last a minute, but when the minute timer, after the minute is over, he's literally like, wait, I need another minute, and you're like, you know, you let out an audible groan, and
like, hurry up over there.
yeah. So
At least
yeah,
you
nothing.
can't lose time on this.
Yeah, nothing you can really do. Pure auto splitter. Or not auto splitter, sorry. Pure auto scroller. Come back here. This guy's just standing there.
the nuts and bolts! One of the fuses came loose. I need another minute. Or two.
Please not two. Alright. Finally there's some assassins now and not just the regular soldiers. Okay. Alright. 15 more seconds.
So wait, are you controlling both characters?
Nope, I'm just controlling Silk Fox.
Silk Fox, gotcha.
You can actually choose which one to play as.
In the dialogue earlier?
Yeah.
Okay, but I was just mashing, so. Just do Silk Fox. And we're gonna get to kind of. We don't have to do auto scrollers, luckily, but we do have to, like, play as Black Whirlwind for a second. To play as your other party members.
But fires don't stop at bridges. Our friends at the temple may have only gained a few minutes.
Alright. Then we just turn around. Run back up. Now we're gonna be. Oh wait, I think we want to kill the golem first, actually. Not having focus makes this game a little bit harder. Can't lie. But I also am just used to mashing because I play on easy in speedrun.
Are there other categories for this, like beyond easy?
There isn't, as far as the speedruns go.
We don't differentiate between difficulties, so it just makes the most sense to play on easy.
For sure, yeah.
When you're evil enough.
It's hard. The harder difficulties are actually genuinely pretty hard.
There actually also is a New Game Plus mode called Jade Master, where you retain all your styles and level. But it's just ridiculously hard.
It is ridiculously hard.
So nobody really runs those.
Nope.
Right.
When you're evil enough, you can actually kick dogs in the city and even kick monkeys. So I played with the idea of a kick all dogs, all monkeys kind of joke category.
My goodness. Oh my gosh. And has anyone run that?
Not as of yet.
There's still time, my friends.
Someone in chat, go run that real quick.
Oh yeah, I did mean to post the link to the Discord, so I'm gonna do that right now.
Oh, wait, I should be HDing him probably from the get-go. Okay. All right.
You refuse to see it, don't you? You must know who Death's Hand is by now, but what he is defies you, defies your skill. He is more than Sun Kin ever was.
Arise, Death's Hand. You are bound to this power.
So Death's Hand's basically a zombie, but he's also he's the third brother of the Emperor and Master Li. But they like reanimate him. But then you can like put his spirit to rest, and that's how you actually defeat him, basically. This part's interesting though, because you actually play as the spirit of the brother, and you fight the zombie version of himself. And we purposefully turn the difficulty up to Grandmaster so that we just die. Because Because you can actually lose this part, and it is totally fine. He just hit us for like 80% of our health. But he missed. He missed that one. Okay, there we go. In my PB, I forgot to turn the difficulty down, and I actually died later.
It's preferable.
Oh no.
I gotta remember to do that.
Your master awaits you, child.
Okay, so chapter 6 is coming to an end in just a second. And we're headed to the end game. Very last bit. We gotta go confront Master Lee. Actually, that's not it. Cool. Our party's waiting for us. Okay, so we need to talk to the mechanic. We have to wait for him to walk over here.
Yeah.
So.
He has a script to follow.
We've all got our script to follow. Okay, definitely turning the difficulty down. So you'll notice we have the mini-game difficulty on Grandmaster as well, and that's so that we can die faster, because we purposely fail all the mini-games.
It seems like in the very first tutorial minigame, though, that has no effect. At least,
yeah, it really doesn't
to my
seem
testing.
like it matters. Maybe it matters in the one in chapter 3. Hard to say. It ends up being like kind of inconsequential for us, so we don't even know that much about it. Alright, lots of enemies here. I mean, this fight on a higher difficulty is incredibly hard. Like 9 Lotus Assassins. Alright, cool. Let's get going. Lots of cutscenes.
You gotta flesh out the end of the story.
Yeah.
Your master awaits you, but he is not yet aware. You have
It's a very story-heavy game. Lots of great dialogue and good cutscenes.
Classic BioWare experience.
It's true. Alright. We're going to the throne room, but first, actually, we need to go to, I guess, where are we even going? I don't even know which part of the palace this is, but it's where the water dragon, like, spirit kind of resides, and we have to, like, deal with that. So you'll see that. Here it is. Yeah, there's the water dragon. Whoa. Looks sick, though.
I was gonna say, water dragon looks very different now.
I know. More dragony.
Yeah, it makes more sense.
It does. There's some Lotus Elites, so they're a little bit beefier, but, you know, nothing that we can't handle. Got another level up, but I literally don't need it. Not even gonna do it. And we just mashed this cutscene.
No.
I guess this is where you make the choice that determines if you get the good or evil ending.
The great wheel must.
Yeah, you can like choose to destroy the thing that keeps the water dragon healthy, or I don't even really know.
I guess she's being kept alive even though she's gutted. You can literally see the water pouring out.
It's been a long time since I actually paid attention to the story.
Can either let her die and be reborn, or take her power for yourself.
Oh, so you want to let her die. Okay, and that's what we do. So we like blow up the machine with the, just like that. Just spear into the gear. Spear the gear. Spear the turbine. This game does have some like nice steampunk elements to it, as well as the like ancient China mythology type vibe. Alright. I think there's one more fight on the way out, and then it auto takes us to the next area. Oh, that's the wrong way. Or no, not even one more fight.
I will live to be as
I think your crew is like, we'll fight them for you, you go on. You know, classic crew move right there. Okay. Oh, I thought some enemies were gonna spawn immediately, but they spawn up here. So he makes you fight some more demons and such. And we basically just use Horse Demon for like all of these fights now, I'm pretty sure.
This is where another movie would have played, for instance. So if it ever looks a bit choppy, how did we go from no enemies to suddenly there's these stone demons? That's why.
It's crazy how like they can really mess you up actually. I need to heal. I'm just wasting all my resources. Ooh, I guess I could level up though. Does leveling up heal you in this game?
It does.
Nice. I knew I needed it for something. Actually, I didn't because of the orbs, but hey. Whatever.
Wow, and
Alright.
somehow we are pretty good alignment-wise.
Oh yeah, I forgot about this. Okay, so before you can actually fight him, he takes you to another realm where you have to deal with your spirits of doubt.
You and your followers are playthings.
Do you horse demon the doubt spirits as well?
Too weak to match my power.
Don't doubt yourself.
Either
I
that
am
or
full
white
of doubt.
demon, because they're ghosts.
True. But which one's better?
I guess
Probably
use white demon.
Okay, white demon.
Because
I don't know.
of the transition.
True, the transition is kind of slow into horse demon. So your crew takes on their doubts, and we have to take on our doubts. Getting knocked back is not fun.
I guess it's still actually your doubts, but they more or less sacrifice their energy, whatever they have. So depending on how you treat them, you may actually have way fewer followers to help you out and have to fight more enemies.
Oh, that's interesting. Okay.
We cannot let this stand, not when so much is at stake.
I suppose it would mainly be the choice which ending you're going for. If you're going for the bad ending, many of them will object.
So, can you explain, or it's kind of hard. The ending is going to come on us very quickly because we can actually choose to not fight Master Li, and that's faster than fighting him. So, we basically like choose to side with Master Li in the end. And I'm just explaining it now, it's kind of a spoiler, but it happens so fast that it's almost easier to explain it now.
Yeah, because the cutscene isn't gonna play, which honestly is a really cool cutscene. You wouldn't be any wiser by just watching the speedrun. But
yeah, it's just like, alright, now it's over.
yeah, we're gonna side with him and not have to fight him, and that's essentially time.
He's very logical. He's like, you know, you could just, I'm listening. Okay, so it's about to end. I felt one. Then I agree. Okay, time. Yay!
GG. You made it like way under time.
Nice. Yeah, I gave myself. I didn't know, you know, how long a marathon of this run would go. So I've never showed it off like that. Yeah, this is technically a world record, technically a personal best. You know, it's a run that needs more work from me and from anyone really, but you know, still nice to get a PB because I knew I had some big time losses like during the run. Like remember I didn't turn the difficulty down and I died in my past PB. So yeah, let's go.
Yeah, let's go.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
Heck yeah.
Well, Range, do you have any like shout outs or comments that you want to give before we wrap it up?
One, thank you, Smooth Operative, for having me. Really appreciate reaching out, and it was fun to show off this. I really did want to show this off eventually. You know, it's just a fun category that I helped her out, and that feels good, you know. Shout out to the Jade Empire people. They were all really nice and welcoming when I first got into this game. And shout out to the KOTOR speedrunning community. That's my main speedrun home, and I made so many friends there. And it was a really great introduction to speedrunning and just in general, really great community. What else? That's basically it, you know. Shout outs to everybody.
Nice. Well, you definitely put a lot of work in, and I'm so stoked that you were able to show this off for us. So thank you so much for joining us, Range, and Thirsty as well. Incredible run, and congrats. You did awesome.
Thank you so much.
But
thank you.
But yeah, my friends, if you're watching this on YouTube from the future, be sure to press the like button on the video, subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. Check us out at twitch.tv/GamesDoneQuick if you're interested in watching our shows live. Also, I did post the Twitch links for Range and Thirsty in our chat, so check those out for sure. Make sure you give both of them a follow. You can tune in tomorrow for Mercy Kill, followed by Passion Project. That all starts at 7 p.m. Eastern, but that is going to wrap it up for tonight's episode of Time Capsule. I have been your host, Smooth Operative. If you are interested in submitting your own speedrun to the show, type in !Time Capsule in our chat for more information. And if you have any questions about it, you can always find me here on Twitch as well, twitch.tv/Smooth Operative. But thank you so much for watching, everyone. I hope you have a beautiful day or night wherever you are in the world, and we will see you next time. Goodbye.